Oh my gosh, my nose is killing me, so I'm using the Vicks stuff again. Oh man. This weather's been killing me anyway. Okay. Let's play the damn game. Where's the game zone? Whoop, 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 whoop. Before I begin, how's everybody doing? You doing okay? You ready to find out who Corpse Girl is? You ready? We're ready? If this is your first time here, we have a playlist of all this game. And I would suggest you check it out and see if you're ready for it. This has been one of the weirdest... Not weirdest, because I've seen, like, very, 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 very weird visual novels. I feel like this is the most try-hard visual novel I've ever seen. Does that make sense? It was made in America, and you can tell. You can tell. It was made in America. It was made. Try hard, yeah. It's very, and I don't like that term usually, but I feel like this fits that. This will fit that. A part of you will list Course Factory. Well, there's like 5 endings. We're just gonna watch the video of them. I'm not gonna play them. We're just gonna do that. He cut off the wrong hand. Dude, this whole... If I'm accurately guessing what's gonna happen next, that is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. If my dumbass, like, knows what's gonna happen next, your story is shit. Your story is shit. I write comedy shit. I don't write, like, serious, how should I put this? Serious, corpse girl business. That's so dumb. I mean, the minute she put an anime girl, she drew an anime girl on the body bag, I knew this was gonna be stupid. Nice voice man is going to come back. No, he's not going to reveal himself to be Corpse Girl. I wish he would come back. They did him fucking dirty. I can't have it. I can't waste 5 minutes of my life fixing this Photoshop. How about you just cut off your own arm? What kind of bullshit? And then he does it? What kind of shit? Who wrote this shit? Yeah, I'm actually mad. Yeah, hey, doggy. They did him dirty like that. Yup, they did him dirty. I liked his arc. Yeah, I like that character the best. Didn't make no fucking... Yes, my queen cuts it off. It's like, what's going... I don't get this. This is such a fucking try-hard fucking... Everybody but Noriko is like a good character. Everybody but Noriko. But, let's see if we can open this shit. Importing Epic? Don't import shit! Not in my country! I'm gonna build a wall and stop Epic. We gonna stop Epic. You ain't gonna import shit. The fuck you doing? Ah! Hold on. Okay, to get the game capture fixed. The problem is that Noriko is so stupid she loops back to hilarious. I don't know what Noriko wants. Like, her goal since the beginning was to, like, get people to off themselves? Okay, but why? We never figured out why.
Maki_Belly donated $5 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. Oops, wrong arm.
Yep. Thank you. Oops. Whoopsie doodles.
Skeptical Panda donated $2 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. This game is a great promo for taking your meds pill.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, she's so dumb. I mean, when you treat people the way she treats people, of course they're gonna end up either dead or leaving you.
Kojiro cuts off wrong arm. Oogie.
Oogie. Yeah, it was just like okay with it. I was like, Why did they do it to my man over here? Why they do it? I don't know. And then she broke up with the twink, I guess? I guess something happened? I don't know. And so he died? I'm assuming he cut off his arm and had some kind of Minhera moment. And then she's with the fat dude still. The fat dude is not dead, by the way. And she likes him? Oh, she also knows that she's Corpse Girl. It's almost as if everybody knows. Everybody knows she's Corpse Girl. Oh wait, let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you the. Can I make this small? Hold on. Hold on my desktop. I'm gonna show you a picture. This is from the Discord. It made me laugh. Hold on. This is literally what's going on in the fucking game. This is it. Why is it not showing? Is it showing now? Is it showing? It's not showing. Can I make it a PNG? PNG. Damn it! I hate this! I'll show it later. Fuck it. I'll show it later. Fucking stupid. They change everything to what did they change it to? Like if you get a picture on Discord, it's not a JPEG anymore, it's some other fucking file. I don't want that file, stupid! Whoever came up with that shit, go to hell! I want a JPEG! A WebP. What the f is a WebP? What's a WebP? Oh my gosh. It's stupid. It's stupid. I want a fucking PNG or JPEG. I don't want a fucking WebP. A web page redirects to the image to find the file. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Go to hell. Go to hell, Discord. Anyway. Gallery. So, we were tricked by the human removal service to believe that the fat man was dead. He is not dead. He is very much alive. And they got back at the, what are they calling themselves? The Corpse Girl Gang? The Corpse Girl group. By, essentially killing off my Minhera husbando. They got him! They got him! Not very good. They got him. Every guy I like, he just ends up being a bad dude. Either a bad dude or like Minhera's fuck. I don't want to fix him. Nope. Not gonna fix him. Not gonna waste my time. The Chuny Defense Force. They got my dude and he's dead. Yeah, I guess what do they call themselves? The leader of the human removal service? I forget what they call them. The Herald, I think? Sounds like a fucking newspaper. Well, this person was supposed to be a dude. It is not a dude. It has boobs and a skirt. I'm just gonna go out and say, it's a girl. But who knows? They may identify as he, him, they, theirs, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Who knows, really? Then we got some backstory on my boy, who, apparently, his girlfriend died in a car, getting hit by a car, and he dragged her body into the apartment, and, hid her in a closet in there, with all their stuff, and, her body's still there. That's what that rotten smell is in the apartment building. There she is. And all their pictures. And no one, not even when the police went in, usually police know what a dead body smells like. You would think they'd walk into the building and be like,
there's a dead body in here.
You know, they would, you know what I'm saying? The police in this VN have been the most stupid motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. Everybody and their mama know Noriko is Corpse Girl, and they're just like, whatever. It takes them fucking over a year and a half to find that her neighbor downstairs is in some way affiliated with the website because she was using his Wi-Fi or whatever the fuck. Come on, man. Come the fuck on. Okay, and then they did my dude dirty. They had him cut off the wrong arm. If it was the right arm, the correct arm, but it was the right arm. If it was that one, I would feel a little better. But he did the left because he went insane, I guess. Rip Kojiro. Yeah, in the dumbest way possible. Dumbest way possible. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, and, he simped till the end. He really did. He really fucking did.
Beboxing donated $1 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. Will Kojiro make an appearance in Katawa Shouju?
He can't. No, he can't. Because Kenji's in there. Kenji don't tolerate that simping. Okay. We are now going to start finishing the game. We are in a phone call with a blonde cutie over here that I apparently have a crush on. As Noriko, obviously. And, she knows that I'm Corpse Girl. Everybody and their mama know I'm Corpse Girl. How is that possible? How? You tell me. A lot of water sipping tonight. Alrighty, let's finish this up.
What? How do you... I'm the one who wants to kill you.
That delivery was so cute! I'm the one that wants to kill you. Ooh.
I'm going to fucking murder you in your sleep.
I'm going to fucking murder you in your sleep. Ooh. Oh, her voice is so nice and breathy. She do good ASMR. Noriko's silence convinces me that her memory is returning. Perhaps she called me in some delirious state because of some fever dream.
Shit.
The call disconnects as she curses. That stupid bitch. Hold on, let me breathe in. That stupid bitch. Did she seriously forget who she was talking to? I've had it up to here with her. As soon as Junpei works out the location of her factory, I'm going there myself and slit her throat open with my fingernails. No, I don't want to give her a Valley Girl voice. She's too cute for that.
Frozen Gale donated $5 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. I'm going to murder you in Yo Sweep UWU. Please accept my knife in Yo SB-wing.
I'm going to murder you in your sleep. Please accept my knife in your spleen. That's exactly what it sounds like to me. The cutest little murder. Yeah. I'll let her bleed all over me and tell her that she never meant a thing to me. I don't care how much she loves me. I'll end her life quickly before she has a chance to confess her feelings with one last gasping, dying breath. Damn, she wow. Hold on. Once Noriko is dead, the human removal service will no longer have any competition. And I'll finally be able to take her place as Corpse Girl. Okay. During our school years, I was always envious of Noriko. She was so beautiful, so slim and graceful, and she had a wonderful family. She did? Are we sure about this? Is this the right Noriko? I thought her... What? Okay. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I don't remember. I thought her mom was a piece of shit and her sister went to jail. I don't know anything about her dad. Parents that loved her more than anything. What? I never had any of that. I wanted so badly to be her. I struggled with my weight back then, but that wasn't the worst of it. I had an abusive mother and a father that essentially ignored my existence. Well, until he killed me by splitting my neck open. I would have given anything to trade places with Noriko and feel alive again. It didn't matter to me that Noriko complained about every aspect of her life. What? Okay. She moaned about how much she despised her delinquent sister. She griped about how her father walked out on her, but still sent her a birthday card every year. She lamented over the time her mother tried to kill herself in front of her and her sister, how her mother hung from the ceiling, barely alive, for hours and hours until Yuriko figured out how to call for an ambulance. But I would have taken all that trauma over my own upbringing. I would have traded my life for hers without a second thought. What? Missy, we found out that, hold on, let me go to the log and you can see it yourself. We found out that, Aoi is saying that her life was shit. She had an abusive mother and father ignored her existence. And until he killed me by splitting my neck open? What? And then she was envious of Noriko. She's always been envious of Noriko. There's a lot of trauma dumping in here. And that she literally just told her, Noriko, I'm the one that wants to kill you. I'm going to fucking murder you in your sleep. That's what she said. So, yeah. Okay. Is Aoi a ghost? I have no fucking clue how this is going to go. All I know is that I'm trying to clear my throat. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god. Noriko had no idea how lucky she was. Even after all these years, I never really overcame my envy of her. I even went so far as to request her death through Corpse Girl's website. It was her! So we know who did it. Everybody who said it was Aoi, you're right. I believed it was her too, because, I mean, who else? Who else could it have been? Tomoe? No. Of course, she didn't die. How could she have? Junpei figured it out before I did. He forced his way into Corpse Girl's website and viewed all of the death requests. Someone, Noriko, had placed a comment on the request I submitted. A single line of text never intended to be seen by other eyes. That's me, bitch. Knowing that she had become Corpse Girl made my jealousy grow. I wanted to take her place. I wanted people to fear me, just like they feared her. I wanted any other life, anything that would let me escape my own hellish half-existence. Thanks to trawling through her website, Junpei soon figured out the whole thing was essentially a hoax. Corpse Girl had no ability to cause death. Noriko was simply trying to con people into ending their own lives. Well, yeah. So, you trying to do that too? Or like, who? Was this written in California? I guess so. I'd have to figure out who wrote it, but maybe? I'm gonna say a 70-30 on that. It was pathetic. It made me laugh. Hold on. Man, my nose is so stuffy. Oy! I decided I would play along with Noriko's delusions in order to ensure her downfall. It's finally time. I get to meet Junpei at the station and walk him home. Yay! The Noise Corporation office is within walking distance from the Shinjuku train station. Getting there is a breeze. Oh, he works at Noise. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Man, my throat is like... Yeah. Hold on. Man. Okay. Junpei works on the 13th floor of the massive office complex. He's one of the top dogs. He's really worked hard to get to where he is. I'm so proud of him. Allergies hate you telling me, buddy. Ugh, it's such been a pain in the butt these past couple of days. It's kind of funny to think that I almost got a job near here. The Temujin building is so close to Junpei's office. Noriko and Shinya hooked me up, but I completely bailed on them. Oh well. At that time, I had no idea the love of my life worked nearby. I think I'm right on time, so Junpei should be here any second. As I wait patiently, a familiar-looking girl climbs the stairs and wanders past me. Her outfit is kind of unprofessional. I wonder if she's an office employee. Looks a bit like a troublemaker. It's Tomoe. Where have I seen her before? She caught me staring at her. Oh no, she's walking towards me.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
No time to run away. She's right in front of me.
Yeah, you're Noriko's friend, right? Aoi?
Noriko's friend. Everything's always about fucking Noriko.
Yes, and you are...
The brash girl swoops her hair out of her face and leers at me.
Tomoe, a friend of hers as well.
Oh,
I suddenly remember where I've seen Tomoe before. I think she was in some of Shinya's photos. Is she the girl that Shinya was dating and broke up with?
how is Noriko?
Dunno. Was hoping you could tell me. Haven't seen that skank in weeks.
I see. I haven't seen her either.
Righto. Well, I'll see you around.
Just like that, the girl brushes past me and doesn't even look back.
I
watch her as she wanders along the platform.
Yo, babe!
Junpei!
What up, dog?
You should be dead!
Hey, that chick you were just talking to? She works at Temuchin. I see her walking around here all the time. She's the one I told you about.
Wait, that's her?
Yup. She used to help that Kochiro asshole deliver bodies for Corpse Girl.
I've been waiting for ages to introduce you to.
Why would you introduce you to? Why? 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 Why is that? Why? What? Okay, whatever. I nod at Junpei and immediately break into a run.
Go get her, babe.
Junpei cheers fate as I leave him behind. Tomoe, she's the one helping Noriko, helping Corpse Girl. We've been waiting for a chance to follow her. Junpei has been keeping an eye on her, but her actions and movements are erratic and hard to predict. But today, I fortunately have the opportunity to follow her. She's connected to so many people. Noriko, Kojiro, Shinya. They're all involved with Corpse Girl's operation. No, Shinya isn't. Shinya isn't? What are you talking about? Junpei is fat, but he seems to legitimately treat her well. No, he doesn't. Always a psycho. And so is he. So no, they're not good people. No. We want to track them all down, one by one, and cremate them like cadavers. Of course, I'm saving Noriko for last. I'll slice her open and bathe in her blood and be born again from her corpse. See? They're psychos. I'll assume her identity and live her life and leave my own painful existence behind. I race along as fast as my legs will let me. My feet pound against the train platform, and several people passing by stop to watch me out of curiosity. As long as Tomoe doesn't notice, I'm tailing her. Then I don't care who sees me. I follow her all the way to the end of the platform. Then I blend into the crowd as we board the same train. I knock on the door to what I can only assume is Tomoe's apartment. Oh no, she ain't gonna get my girl!
Anonymous donated $1.69 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. Perfectly natural, perfectly healthy.
Yeah! Oh hell no. Hell to the no! I know this shit ain't gonna happen. She ain't gonna get my girl, right? She answers after a moment and shoots me a quizzical look. As soon as the door is all the way open, I dash forward and slam into Tomoe with the full force of my tiny
Hexagram
body.
donated $5 to the most wickedest
Thank you.
Sawa-sama. I marathon corpse party and factory. I can't wait for Higurashi play though. My favorite
Yeah, we're
thing
gonna
of
be
all
playing
time.
Higurashi soon, yeah. But people have been suggesting either, I want to do a small VN from this guy that I follow on Twitter, and then I don't know if I want to save Higurashi for the summer, like midsummer, and then cause I've never played it. I've seen memes of it, but I don't really. I'm gonna assume it's kind of weird, so. But it looks fun. And then, what's the other one? We gotta do more. We gotta do the Kenji route for, Katawa Shoujo. That's all on the list. That's all in the boomer paper. Ugh. You won't get it until you try it. No worries, oh god.
What the fuck?
We tumble into the apartment, though Tomoe doesn't even lose her balance. Of course not. You're small, bitch. She's a lot bulkier than I am. She absorbs most of the impact and manages to remain standing. She grits her teeth and plants her hands on my shoulders, only to push me back with a mighty shove.
What the fuck are you playing at? He just tackled me.
I swing a fist at her face. She catches me off guard when she sidesteps my punch and brings her knee up to my gut. I reel back, but the injury doesn't bother me.
Take that, you dumb skank. I'll teach you to attack me. I don't care if you're Noriko's friend. I'll put you in the fucking ground.
Her long, fake nails rake across my face, and blood pours from my torn skin. But I stand firm and stare her down.
You're allied with Corpse Girl, right?
Is that what this is about? I don't give a shit about all that anymore. It's all behind me.
You know Corpse Girl's identity?
Of course I do. Why? Are you curious? Got someone you want to have killed?
No. I know that it's Noriko.
You're damn right. I should have guessed that a friend of hers would be just as psychotic.
You're right, Tomoe!
Noriko can go fuck herself for all I care. I'm done with her shit.
So am I. I'm going to kill her.
Okay? Kick her ass, Tomoe, that's right. Tomoe is our puppy, you don't kill puppies, that's right! That's right! Tomoe raises an eyebrow.
That so? Well, she kinda has it coming.
I see.
Corpse Girl is done and dusted. Doubt the public even remembers her these days. It's all about the human removal service. Noriko's just Noriko now. But I still won't forgive her for what she did to Kojiro.
You think she... Well, she can't... Yeah? What is she talking about? Does she know something I don't?
What happened to Kojiro?
Do you even know who he is?
I do.
He warned me about her, you know? He said she'd discard us as soon as we weren't useful anymore. Sure enough, she had him killed. Fucking burned him alive.
I don't think. No, that was the fat dude that did it. That was the fat dude. Interesting. Tomoe thinks Noriko killed Kojiro, when in reality, Junpei took care of that freak. He burned the entire morgue down around him. I suppose Kojiro's death caused Noriko and Tomoe's relationship to fall apart. Everything worked out better than Junpei planned.
Noriko will die, and so will you for your role in helping her.
Oh, come on. Why are you so insistent on messing with me? I ain't never done nothing to you. Hang on.
Even though this girl exudes an air of stupidity, I don't expect her to actually be this dense. Surely she's figured it out by now.
Are you with the human removal service?
Yeah, she is. I don't say anything.
You're kidding me. You're the one Noriko has been fighting against this whole time. And you're her best friend.
Your point?
Are you the leader of your little group?
No.
Right.
No, really? 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 Who else could it fucking be? Who else? When Tomoe pauses to brush her hair behind her ear, I strike. My hand darts forward and grips her throat, and I begin to crush it between my fingers. The girl kicks and flails. She beats her fists against my outstretched arm, but I don't flinch. Her gurgling and thrashing brings me no joy. I wish people would simply accept their fate. Despite how tightly I'm squeezing her throat, she manages to form the beginning of a word. I can only guess she's trying to call for Shinya. Shinya, the idiot boy she already broke up with. He can't save her now. I tighten my grip and stride forward, pushing Tomoe back, pinning her against the wall. She kicks out at me and hits me directly in the knee. I refuse to buckle. Her fingers continuously claw at my arm, slashing into my flesh and sending flecks of blood across the room. She thinks she can hurt me, thinks she can fight her way out of her fate. But nothing she does will ever injure me. You can't hurt the dead. Oh no. Really? Oh my gosh, here we go. This thought repeats in my mind as my face crashes into the floor. A ringing sound in my ears causes me to question what just happened. The residual shockwaves of a dull impact to my skull flow through my head. I wouldn't call it pain or even an ache, just a sensation that something collided with me. But I'm already on the floor, my lips pressed against the hardwood, my eyes twitching and examining shards of pottery falling to the floor around me. A blanket of darkness descends over me, and I hear the ragged sound of Tomoe breathing and someone's voice acting, "Are you okay?" The question isn't directed at me. I don't think anyone cares that I'm here lying in my own blood. She girl bossed too hard. I can't count how many movies I've seen where characters claim they've had an out-of-body experience. I've heard the stories in real life too. People on the brink of death or unconsciousness tell tales of how they could view their own body from a lofty spiritual perch. I never put much stock into such nonsense. How could someone dead or dying view the world from any form of clarity? When I died all those years ago... What? So she actually did die? So is she actually Corpse Girl? What is going on? Okay. When I died all those years ago, I didn't experience any such thing. It was kind of disappointing, even though I didn't expect much. Being clubbed across the head in Tomoe's apartment was a completely different experience than the time shards of glass pierced my neck. I feel like I'm tethering. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of consciousness, writhing around on the hard floor. I can see some light, some blurred shapes, and I can see my body down below. My body, delicate and frail, and slowly decaying. I don't get it. Why would I have an out-of-body experience now, of all times? I'm sure as hell I didn't experience anything of the sort when my father slit my neck. So why now? I wonder if any of my victims ever suffered from hallucinations like this before dying. Oh, wait a moment! Wait. Kotomi Ida. So she didn't actually... Oh, wait a moment. Did Kotomi Ida and all those people on the train platform experience this after I cut them open? Kotomi Ida was that older woman that was flirting with the twink, right? That was that first mass murder that Corpse Girl created. So she was involved with that too? Yeah, the twink predator. Oh, wow. Did they also helplessly look down on their own bodies from above as the train screeched past? Emi Katsuno. Boy, did she scream when I pushed her over the balcony railing. Nani? So she was... So the girl in the beginning of the VN, the blonde one, didn't actually get scared of the corpse and fall off the balcony. She was pushed off. So Corpse Girl actually had 0 kills. She killed all the Corpse Girl victims. So she is Corpse Girl. Is this what we're doing? Did her spirit leave her body and look down on her splattered corpse? What about the other nameless souls I've claimed from Noriko's website? There have been so many bodies piled up, countless gifts pledged in Corpse Girl's name. I didn't kill them because I wanted to shed blood. I did it to delude Noriko. That was the goal at the start, anyway. Noriko never caught on to what I was doing. She took all the credit, thinking that she was some all-powerful being in control of the fate of her victims. Through Photoshop. She never even tried to understand the truth. I slaved away for her, cutting and strangling and slashing and slicing. I piled up bodies for Noriko, but Corpse Girl claimed all the kills. It was a pointless endeavor. I think she would have spiraled into madness, even without the power trip. I suppose it doesn't matter now. Things have changed. My only focus now is to kill Noriko. I should have done so right at the start. Well, why didn't you? If you hated her all these years, like, I don't understand why do that? But okay. I'll kill her for wasting my time. As I look down on my body below, I see a girl too scared to go on. Too scared to struggle anymore. It's a shame. If I wasn't killed years ago, I might have had the chance to live a normal life. Well, there's nothing else for it. I feel my spirit returning to my body. It's a strange sensation because I know I'm not returning to life. How could I? I've been dead for far too long. My only chance is to claim Noriko's life for my own. I'll become her and discard this rotting, walking corpse. She's gone full schizo, bro. She's gone full Banera. She's a fucking weirdo. Why? I have a question. Why hasn't anyone called the cops? That's been my question every stream. Is like, where are the cops at? Where is the police? But whatever. There's been a massive fight. No neighbors called. Nobody's called the police. Nobody's arresting. Nobody's doing shit. No, I wouldn't call a popo either. I I think in this scenario, you kinda should. Oh my gosh, there's like 5 cops in Tokyo. There's like 5 cops. Oh god. Oh man. I can hardly see without my glasses. Everything is blurry, foggy, lacking a solid outline. Colors bleed into other colors. Blue blends into purple, and yellow melds into brown. It doesn't help that I'm partially colorblind. Never had much luck telling red and green apart anyway. Oh, that's why they do that. Oh, in the story, okay. That's cute, I guess. Fucking weirdos. Without my glasses, I'm practically blind, helpless.
You're finally awake.
Maybe you should get contacts if you're gonna fight somebody. Because if all I have to do is punch you in the face and you have glasses and you're screwed, maybe this you fighting somebody ain't a good idea.
Fucking skank.
She spits at me, and her filthy saliva drips down the side of my face. It's warm. I try to lash out at her, only to find my arms have been bound to my side. I try to scream out, but my mouth is gagged with what I can assume is a sock. I try to lunge forward, but I'm strapped tightly to the wooden chair I'm sitting
I
in.
can't believe this. This is so strange. I just...
Shut up, Shinya. Jeez.
Sorry.
The blurred forms of Tomoe and Shinya are pacing the room. Even without my full vision, I can tell that the room is bright. Sunlight is pouring in from the open window. Just how much time has passed since I was knocked unconscious? Why have they tied me up here alone? I scream into the mouth gag, somehow loud enough to capture their attention. Tomoe strides forward and pulls the damn sock from my mouth.
What do you want?
I mumble something about being unable to see. Tomoe swears, stumbles around a bit, then forcefully pushes my glasses onto my face.
What are you going to do to me?
I don't know. That's up to this genius.
Her arm gestures toward Shinya, a pointed finger loaded with accusation.
Me? Look, I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Mean for what?
I just saw you were in trouble, so...
Why are you here anyway? We're done. Over.
I wanted to see you.
Aww. I'm not in the mood for their lovers' quarrel.
Let me go. Or bury me. Either way, don't keep me here.
You nearly killed me, bitch! It's taken all my strength not to murder you right here!
Do it! Do it, Tomoe! Do it!
Go ahead. Try it. You can't kill the dead.
She legit thinks she's dead.
You're a freak.
Let me call my father. I'm sure he can take her in for questioning. He can find out her motives for attacking you.
I already know why she attacked me. She's trying to take down everyone associated with
Tomoe cuts herself short.
Never mind that.
You should just kill her, bro. I wonder... Is Shinya not privy to Tomoe's relationship with Corpse Girl? Intriguing. As Tomoe's former boyfriend, I simply assumed he was part of the operation. I thought he was an accomplice. If he doesn't know anything, then I don't need to kill him. One less person to deal with before I go after Noriko. However, I need to focus on getting out of here first.
If you let me go, I'll never bother you again.
Liar! A lie.
Why should I believe you? You followed me to my frickin' home!
I'm sorry.
Lie.
Then I'll exchange information for my release.
Lie.
I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Oh my god.
Frozen Gale donated $3 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. So this whole game is a schizo off between high school lesbians?
No, because only one of them's a lesbian. The other one is not, I'm going to assume. So yeah.
like I care? I'm done with all the shit between Noriko and you.
Noriko? Has she got something to do with this?
Shut up, Shinya.
Shinya. Perhaps he's my ticket out of here. I turn my head to him and wait until he looks directly at me.
Shinya, I'm so thirsty. Can I
No,
have some water?
no. No! He pauses, but since Tomoe doesn't interfere, he ducks out of sight. He returns within seconds, holding a half-filled cup to me.
Here.
I bob forward as best as I can against my restraints and take a sip of lukewarm tap water.
Thank you.
It's worth noting how easy he is to manipulate. He's the complete opposite of my Junpei, who's strong and independent and doesn't let anyone mess with him.
So, about my offer, will you let me go if I share information about the human removal service?
Shinya's face turns pale.
The human removal service? That's...
I really couldn't care less about all of that. I told you, I'm done with everything.
I see.
Tomoe. She might have information that can assist with my investigation. We have to accept her offer.
No, we do not, Shinya. You're retarded. No.
Oh, please. You're no cop as much as you fancy pretending to be one.
Thank you, Tomoe!
I already told you that Father accepted me as part
That
of the
doesn't
investigation
matter!
team.
You're a fucking intern. Go get him coffee. That's all you do. Shut up.
You're a hack. A wannabe.
Thank you. That's
Why can't you
right.
just be happy for me?
I am happy for you. Now shut the fuck up and let people deal.
Shut up.
You're
Shut
a
up,
Nepo
shut up.
hire. You're a Nepo baby. What the fuck? Tomoe storms off, the sheer force of her anger causing the walls to tremble. Shinya and I are alone in the room. I don't waste another second.
Shinya, I don't know everything that's going on, but it sounds like you're trying to solve the murder cases, right?
That's right. I'm really helping the investigation team, you know?
That's good. Very good.
Oh my gosh.
Please, I have information that might help you. Will you let me go if I share it with you?
His nervous eyes dart around, searching for any sign of Tomoe's presence. And
Nick
then...
Corkadillas donated €2
Oh,
to the
thank
most
you.
wickedest Sawa-sama. Insistence on playing this shit can't be healthy.
It will be. I'm almost done. Baka. And then he looks at me dead in the eyes and says the very last thing I ever expected to hear.
I'll let you go if you help me kill Noriko Kurosawa.
Nani? The fuck? What?
Why? Why? Why do you want to kill Noriko? Why you... She helped you. She was part of the Twin Defense Force. You're such a bitch. You're such a bitch. Okay.
This is your apartment?
Oh my gosh.
Renegade donated $1 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. The TDF is officially disbanded. Oh, the humanity.
No, it's never disbanded. No. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Please forgive me for intruding.
She's a murder. She wanted to murder your fucking girlfriend or the girl that you're interested in or whatever. And you're just like, yeah, I want to go to her apartment. Yeah, alone with her in her apartment. Dumbass. Shinya bows politely and removes his shoes. He places them carefully in front of the doorstep and takes a stride forward. He takes a good look around before turning to me.
You have a nice place.
Oh, please. I wish you would cut the formalities. We're here to discuss serious business. He's acting like we're new co-workers or something. I walk over to the door and make sure it's fully closed. I slide the deadbolt into place.
The door is locked.
I whisper this under my breath so Shinya can't hear me.
The door is locked.
Repeating phrases like this has become sort of a mantra. Helps me concentrate.
Ashkajiani donated $2 to the most evil
man.
list Sawa-sama. This is why you don't trust twinks. Or women, except maybe Tomo. Everyone else crazy.
Everybody's so fucking crazy, dude. I'm just... I did not expect this. I'll just say it. I did not expect this, but sure. When I'm about 99%... 90%? Okay, hold on. When I'm about 90% sure the door is actually locked, I wander back to Shinya. It takes all of my willpower to refrain from turning back and checking once more. Thankfully, Shinya distracts me from my inner turmoil.
Is everything you told me true? I want to make sure I have all the facts straight.
Yes, it's true. All of it.
If she ends up killing, your ex-girlfriend, I don't want to hear shit about it. I don't want to hear... I don't want to hear it. Truth intermingled with lies is still the truth, right? I lucked out when Tomoe left the two of us alone in her apartment. If I had to explain things to her, I would have to give her inside information on the Human Removal Service's operations. Anything less could have clashed with her existing knowledge and caused her to doubt me. Yeah, and he didn't think about that, did he? He didn't think about any of that shit. But since I only had to explain things to Shinya, I had already determined that Shinya wasn't in the loop, so I had concocted a conceiving lie in order to secure his cooperation. And he bought it.
Just want to get my head around it. Noriko Kurosawa is Corpse Girl. She's the one that was behind the initial string of murders across the city. She delivered photos and corpses to her victims in order to convince them that they would die soon. And that had the effect of causing people to kill themselves.
No,
Almost a self-fulfilling prophecy.
No, because we just found out that Aoi was the one that killed him. But what's interesting is, like, wouldn't they figure that out? Couldn't they tell the difference between a suicide and a murder? What's up with these fucking police, bro? Like, what's up with these fucking police? Of course, all of this is part true, kind of. Shinya doesn't need to know that I acted behind the scenes and brought the victims low by my own hand. Those acts of violence almost seem like a distant memory now. I was so committed to aiding Noriko that I couldn't think of anything else. In the end, my assistance didn't help my own situation. I only propelled Noriko's ego into the stars and continued to suffer my cursed half-existence.
But it wasn't long before another group started killing people in much the same way as Noriko did. A group called the Human Removal Service. It killed hundreds, if not thousands of people in the past months.
Again, all true so far.
And you were enslaved by Noriko?
What?
Forced against your will to infiltrate the Human Removal Service and bring them down from the inside?
This is such bullshit. Talk to your ex-girlfriend, retard! Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Huh. He's a fucking idiot.
That explains why you want to kill Noriko. You want to be free from her. Even if it isn't exactly the legal thing to do.
Legal? What kind of pedestal is this guy standing on? He specifically requested assistance to do the exact same thing. He wants Noriko dead, just like I do.
But if I remember correctly, you only managed to learn one important thing about the Human Removal Service, right?
Yes.
The group is made up of dozens of members. Dozens of people that all masquerade as the leader known as the Herald. There's no single person responsible for the murders. It's the joint effort of a large group, all striking across the city simultaneously. Am I correct?
And there's the real kicker. Oh, see, somebody in the chat. Rick Bain, how did Aoi kill thousands? It wasn't just her, it was other people. It's like the Illuminati, yeah. It's like that, I guess. He's absolutely spot on.
Renegade donated $1 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. So Aoi has been killing for the past few years over a high school grudge? Yup, normal everyday teenage girl antics. They can hold grudges for millennia.
Oh, they can? I wouldn't know that. Hold on. I didn't mind sharing this tidbit of information with him. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's Sora the troll. Hold on, he's alive. Never mind. Okay. I didn't mind sharing this tidbit of information with him. It does nothing to assist with his investigation. And wrapping the lie that I was Noriko's lackey in a blanket of truth makes everything all the more convincing.
Yes, that's right.
Phew, okay. I think I understand everything. Thank you for your help.
There's one thing I'm not entirely comfortable about. Shinya hasn't been forthcoming with his reasons for wanting Noriko dead. If I don't air the question, I feel like he will never address it.
Can you tell me why you want to kill Noriko?
So whisper. Her voice is so good. He tries to back away from the question by twiddling his thumbs and pretending to examine the nearby wall.
Shinya, I need to know. Otherwise, how can I trust you?
Trust. It's a word that has always made me laugh. How can I trust anybody? I couldn't even trust my own parents, the people who swore to raise me and protect me. My mother hit me when I misbehaved, when I overslept by 5 minutes or raised my voice ever so slightly. I was a child. How could I ever trust her not to lash out at me? My father. How could I ever trust him after he killed me? And Noriko. Noriko, the only friend I opened up to, the person who knew all about my struggles. She betrayed me. She kept her perfect life out of reach, taunted me with it, dangled it in front of me like a carrot on a string. And when I asked to share her life with her? Oh! Oh! What? Okay, hold on. And when I asked to share her life with her, she completely misinterpreted it. She told me she loved me, told me she wanted to be with me. She wanted to shower me with gifts, hold my hand, be intimate with me. She wanted to be my girlfriend, but how could I ever be intimate with her after what I went through? She didn't understand me. She didn't understand that I wanted to be her, not be with her. She wouldn't trade lives with me, so how could I ever trust her? How could I trust her when she said she loved me, but wasn't willing to make a sacrifice to make me happy? Everyone is full of shit, and I'll never trust anybody again. Junpei spends every day trying to prove his love to me. He assists me with my compulsive behavior. He helps me to do my shopping, helps me to keep my apartment neat and tidy. Do I trust him? No. I know what he wants from me. He's no better than Noriko. He's willing to jump through hoops for me in the hope that he'll eventually conquer my flesh. Even when he tries to help out with my compulsions, I don't have full faith in him. He takes it upon himself to complete my checklist rituals in order to spare me the stress. But more often than not, I still have to go ahead and double check everything just to make sure he didn't fuck everything up. If I can't trust him with that, then I know I'll never be able to trust another soul with anything. Looking at Shinya now, pacing nervously around my apartment, I decide not to put any stock into what he says next. There's no way in hell that I'll believe whatever comes out of his mouth.
Noriko is my friend, but my father, Chief Detective Fujikawa, in case you didn't know, has declared her the prime suspect of our investigation.
So why is that a problem? Do you want to kill her?
Thing is, Father isn't the most lenient person. And he's been cracking under stress lately.
Okay.
If he finds Noriko, if he arrests her, there will be no trial. She'll simply get life behind bars. Guaranteed.
Okay. Oh, okay. And? Yeah, like, so what's the problem here? What's the problem though? Shinya hangs his head and I hear a quiet sob.
Is that our country's idea of justice?
Yeah? That's kind of what you signed up for. That's kind of, that kind of is, yeah.
She doesn't deserve anything less than death for her crimes.
Okay. So you're not gonna give her a trial and you're just gonna kill her. Then that makes it better. Okay.
Letting her live safely behind bars isn't a punishment. It's an act of mercy. I want to ensure Noriko receives true justice, fitting judgment for the lives she destroyed.
What he's saying just doesn't add up. How does he know she won't receive the death penalty? It's true. It's not a common punishment.
Skeptical Panda donated $2 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. Which worse? Aoi or the average Twitter v-tweeter?
That's a hard question. Well, I don't think v-tweeters really do anything, do they? They don't even fucking stream. So Aoi, probably? I don't know. I don't know what v-tweeters are doing. I haven't seen many recently, to be honest with you. Anyway. The VTubers are literally harmless, yeah. Most of them, yeah, are literally harmless. They're such a scared bunch, they don't even DM. They're so fucking, they got so much shit. No. It's like a frail child. They're scared. Oh, I don't want to cousin. She's scared. You could just contact me! Contact me! It's okay. I won't bite you. Hard. Oh, they're cute. They're cute, though. It's true that it's not a common punishment, but it's still legal in this country. Especially for cases of mass murder. Does Shinya have information that I don't?
I need to find her. I need to hand her the justice. My father is too cowardly to deliver.
Whatever. I'm already sick of this guy. He acts like he's been personally wronged by Noriko's crimes, like he's so high and mighty and knows what's best. I doubt he knew a single person that Noriko killed.
Fine. To be honest, I don't really care about your reasons.
Then why ask about it?
As long as you want Noriko dead, then our goals are the same. But I have to ask, will you turn yourself into the police after you kill her?
Once again, Shinya hangs his head.
I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't.
Yeah, you would. He leaves his sentence hanging in midair. It wasn't exactly a confirmation.
There's only one problem. I have no idea where Noriko's hiding. She doesn't live in her apartment anymore. She doesn't show up to her office. I know that she has a factory that she runs her operation from, but I can't find it.
I see. I might be able to help. Tomoe and Noriko used to spend a lot of time together. Not sure what they used to get up to, but I checked the travel history on Tomoe's IC card, and she made a lot of trips to Shinokubo.
Her IC card. For people traveling by train every day, buying single-use tickets is often a pain in the ass. Reusable IC cards are much more convenient. You can top them up with money and simply swipe them at the ticket gates to have your train fare automatically deducted. Best of all, they keep a record of your transaction history and the stations you've traveled to recently. The fact that Shinya even thought to look at Tomoe's travel history makes me want to reconsider my initial assessment of this guy's detective skills.
Shinokubo, you say?
Yeah. Can't imagine what she was doing there, but all the dates she traveled to that station coincide with days she claimed to be hanging out with Noriko.
I still don't think Shinya realizes that Tomoe was in on Noriko's operation. Regardless, this is useful information. Chances are that Noriko and Tomoe spent a lot of time together at that factory, and that factory may very well be located in Shinokubo. I'll feed this information to Junpei and see what he makes of it. Perhaps he knows something I don't.
Thanks for the info. That's enough for today. I'll contact you when I locate Noriko.
Oh. Say, just one more thing.
What is it?
If you've been wanting to kill her, then why haven't you just called her and
Yeah.
asked her to meet up with you?
Hexagram
that's simple.
CH donated $5 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama.
That's a good...
Bro, Noriko is like the Walter White of this game.
She is, isn't she? Oh my gosh.
Renegade donated $1 to the most evil
you.
list Sawa-sama. It's confirmed. Everyone sucks. Tomo is the only golden Gyaru goddess in this game. Tomoism now is formed, the only shining beacon we can all turn to. Let us go, fellow Shanks, to the Golden Val.
Hold on. Damn it! Hold on. Tomoism is now formed. The only shining beacon we can all turn to. Let us go, fellow Shanks. Skanks, but yes. Let us go, fellow Skanks, to the Golden Valhalla between those glorious mounds, yo! Oh my gosh, you guys, hold on. This is such a good point. If you've been wanting to kill her, then why haven't you just called her? She literally was handing herself over to you. In the car, in the beginning of this stream, and you just went, no, I hate you. I'm gonna kill you when I see you. Like, what the fuck? You could have just lied and had her, meet up somewhere and just, offed her. He thinks he's so clever. He thinks he has everything all worked out. He kinda does, though. He doesn't know shit.
It's not that easy.
Why not?
I need to find where she's living and running her operation from.
Why do you need to do that?
I want to destroy everything involved with Corpse Girl. I want to burn her factory to the ground.
Wouldn't it just fall apart on its own, though? If it's abandoned. Wouldn't it just, More lies. Lies on top of lies. The truth of the matter is that Noriko knows perfectly well my intentions for her, even if she temporarily forgets it during moments of delirium. So she already knew that Aoi knew that she was Corpse Girl. So Noriko knows, but take advantage of the delirium? How can she know that who to kill for Noriko but not where Noriko is? Boy, I don't even know. That's a good point. All these people with all these pictures and shit, how did she, and how do they know exactly who these people even are and where they are? They could be all over Japan, right? How do they fucking... did it fucking... That's a good point. I didn't think... You have to include the address. No. She's saying that... Okay. When Noriko was doing the Photoshop shit, she was saying that she killed all the people. So that have been dead by the Photoshop shit, right? But how did she know where to find those fucking people in the first place? Was it Aoi making most of the submissions the entire time? That would make sense, actually. That would make sense. I guess. No, because the situation with the train station, she wasn't the one that requested that. Tomoe did, right? The Tomoe thing happened. So we know it wasn't Aoi. And Aoi murdered all those people on the train platform and stuff. Junpei hacked the site, but this is before she even met Junpei. I don't know when she met Junpei, but this was before that. So how did she kill people before? Yeah, how long? Yeah, isn't the real question how long she's known Junpei? Yeah. So I don't get it. I don't get it. She would never agree to meet up with me. Not now. Well, you kind of screwed that up. You could have just taken advantage of her delirium. Things were different not so long ago, but I missed that opportunity. Noriko worked out my position in the human removal service. She figured out that I'm the Herald, the one responsible for slicing and dicing. She doesn't know that there's more than one Herald, but that's irrelevant. And that she doesn't know that I'm responsible for the mass bodies littered across Tokyo, thanks to Corpse Girl's website. However, as long as she knows that I'm a threat, she'll never agree to meet with me. How she came to the conclusion that I'm the enemy is beyond me. But didn't you just... Wait. What do you mean how she... But she didn't when she called you, and you should have just... I mean, you threatened to kill her. Yeah, that's a good part. It's like, how could she have ever known that I'm the enemy? I just told her that I was gonna slit her throat and bathe in her blood. It's like, what? Okay. What is this? I need a map of this kind of shit. I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. She's a sharp person, despite teetering on the edge of total breakdown. It doesn't matter. The point is, I can't simply call and meet up with her. Besides, I actually do want to locate the factory just as much as I want to locate her. The factory where I'll plant myself is where I'll start my life anew. It's where I'll grow and blossom into a new corpse girl once I've taken over Noriko's identity. Shinya is contemplating my answer. It seems good enough for him.
Fair enough. You want to see Corpse Girl completely and utterly defeated. I get that. That's your idea of justice.
Sure.
Agreeing with him will make this ordeal of a conversation end quicker.
I'm going to get some rest. So...
okay. I understand. I'll take my leave. Call me when you locate Noriko, okay?
Yes.
Lie.
Farewell then.
He makes his way to the door, and I don't take my eyes off him until he disappears through the portal. When he's gone, I tiptoe toward the door and confirmed it's fully closed. I make sure the door is snugly nestled in the wooden frame. I lock the door handle, then slide the deadbolt into place.
The door is locked.
But is it?
The door is locked.
I can't be certain. To my eyes that fail me on a daily basis, that betray my mind with illusions and phantoms, the door seems to be locked. But why should I trust my eyes? I don't trust anyone. Why should I trust parts of myself? You know, if she ends up killing Noriko, is she even gonna trust that Noriko's dead? Is this how it's gonna go? I don't know. I don't know if she can actually do this. I can't even see colors clearly. Green, red. Oh, I actually read the colors instead of the words. Damn you! Damn you, game! Red, green, whatever. I can't see anything without the aid of my glasses. The door has to be locked. It has to be. Otherwise, I won't be able to walk away. I won't be able to stop thinking about it until I come back and check again and again and again and again.
The door is locked.
I turn away, take a deep breath, and then immediately turn back.
The door is locked. The door is locked.
I'm pretty sure the deadbolt is in place. It certainly looks in place. I'm so exhausted. I'm tired of the routines and rituals. Why can't I just walk away? If I walk away, the problem wouldn't exist. I wouldn't be stuck standing here, checking and double-checking something so trivial. If I could walk away, I wouldn't be so full of stress, so worked up about things that ultimately don't matter. Another deep breath. And I take a step back.
Doors locked.
I turn, run, dash. I sprint through the room, sprint through the hallway. I slam my body into my bedroom door, throwing it open wide. I collapse on my bed. I ignore the nagging in my brain telling me that the door is unlocked. I ignore it until it feels too real, and I have to scratch at my flesh to distract myself. I pull my pillow over my head and hold it tightly around my face. I'm safe here, safe in my bed. The door is locked. Locked. I try to convince myself to fall asleep, tell myself I feel better after I rest. I hope I locked the front door.
So yeah, like, I reckon I'll have some work for you soon.
Okay.
The other heralds have been keeping the numbers up. There just haven't been any requests for this area lately, you know?
Yeah. I'm only half listening to Junpei. He said something about why I haven't been tasked with killing anyone lately, but I don't really care about the reasons. Junpei's the only one in contact with the leader of the human removal service. I just take orders, like all the other heralds. Not that I've met any of them. Every herald has their own district, their own turf. If a request comes through our website, it gets allocated to the herald closest to the victim. It must have been a week. What? A week? Okay. It must have been a week since I last got to kill. Maybe 2 weeks. It's not that I like killing. It's not that I want to do it. I fulfill the request simply as a way to antagonize Noriko. So wait, it wasn't her? So this wasn't her idea? This was just some other person's idea? That they're in charge of, the herald? Is that what we're saying? Okay. Whatever. It's my own role to play in backing her into a corner and shutting down Corpse Girl. And so far, thanks to my contributions to the human removal service, we have been incredibly successful.
Tsunari donated $1.99 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. Aoi cuts off Noriko's head. Also, Aoi, is she dead?
Is she dead? Is she really dead? I'll have to cut it off again. Corpse Girl is about to be... is all but a distinct memory to the general public. If people really want to request somebody's death, they come to us, not to her. I don't plan on remaining with this group for much longer. After all, Noriko is pretty much already broken. She's a wreck. Once I find her, I'll possess her and quit this group. Then I'll finally have the life I always wanted. Noriko's life. I'll resurrect Corpse Girl when I feel like it. I'll use my inside knowledge on the Human Removal Service's operations to bring them down myself. How? How? If Noriko and her gang couldn't do it, how the fuck are you gonna do it? You don't even know who the other heralds are. Yeah, what a shitty ass life she wants. Yeah, that, like, I don't know. After that, I'll be able to spend my days in peace, living free of fear, finally comfortable in being the girl I want to be. I'll truly be Noriko.
Yo, babe, you in there?
Huh? I suppose I drifted too far away. I rub my eyes, look at Junpei, and flash him the sweetest fake smile.
I'm okay. Sorry, honey bear. I'm very tired.
Oh, don't sweat it. You want me to grab you a cup of coffee?
That would be lovely. You always know how to make me feel better.
She's such a bad liar.
Of course. I'm on it, babe. You wait right there.
Junpei stomps away and heads behind the bar, leaving me alone in this empty section of the cafe. I take a seat on one of the cardboard boxes lining the wall. The box is solid, thanks to it being packed full of various canned drinks. The maid cafe belongs to us in the early hours of the morning. The place isn't open until noon, so there's no one here this early. I have my own keys these days, regardless of whether or not I'm supposed to. Junpei suggested we use the place as a makeshift base of operations after I decided I was going to continue working here. That was some time ago now. Originally, I truly planned to quit. I was going to work with Noriko. My manager at the time used to drive me insane. I couldn't wait to get away. But after I killed him, things here weren't so bad. The new manager is great. He doesn't pressure me to work shifts I don't want to. He doesn't let customers take advantage of the staff. Neither the new manager nor the other staff members care that Junpei and I meet up down here. It's not like we leave any incriminating evidence behind either. It's simply an easy place for us to meet up and talk, since Junpei lives so far away from me. Oh, okay. The added benefit is that we have access to cheap drinks and food thanks to my employee discount, so hanging out here is actually quite pleasant. I wait for a while longer for Junpei to return. I could really use a coffee right now. His return is heralded by the thump of heavy feet against the tile floor.
Got you, fam.
Bring back my sauce! Oh no! Bring it back! Bring it back! Oh, his voice is terrible. Bring back my sauce! Bring it back! This is just some bullshit! This is some bullshit! Junpei sidles up to me and hands me my favorite drink, a tall iced coffee with an extra espresso shot and a dollop of ice cream.
Oh, you're the best, baby.
There's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, I know it.
He giggles in his insanely irritating high-pitched way and begins to chug down his latte.
So I wanted to ask you a favor.
Anything for you, honeybee.
A tuft of milky foam sits on his top lip, and I have to hold myself back from stabbing him in the face. Oh my god! That was very interesting to read. I'll read it again just for you, sweeties. A tuft of milky foam sits on his top lip, and I have to hold myself back from stabbing him in the face.
Noriko apparently spent a lot of time in Shin Okubo with her accomplice Tomoe.
Shin Okubo, huh? Good old K-Town. What'd they go there for? Karaoke?
Doubt it. Noriko sounds like a drowning cat when she sings.
Then what?
Well, I'd like to think that's where the factory is located.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you could be onto something. Trip from Kojiro's mark to Shinokubo wouldn't take that long. Since they used to move a lot of bodies around, it's definitely a viable location.
I agree.
Right on. I'll look into it. I'll track down factories in that area and get my troops to investigate each one.
I'm careful not to let him see me roll my eyes. By his troops, he means the guys he plays online games with. A bunch of teenagers that all look up to him because he's a top-ranked player. Oh my god! He's bored! Oh my goodness gracious. They're not involved with the human removal service. They're just pawns that Junpei uses to complete legwork around town. Maybe he could use some legwork, I tell you that much, kid. Oh my gosh. Hey, don't underestimate gamers. Kid. Sadly, they're happy to serve him because they all see him as their sensei.
Cool. Let me know what you find out. I'm itching to get this all over with. My love.
It's increasingly difficult to act pleasant around Junpei. My mouth tries to clamp itself shut every time I use a pet name or affectionate term. I know that my time to discard him is near. Once I become Noriko, then...
You can count on me, Sweetums.
Well, wouldn't you need him because he knows information about the human removal service, so once you become Noriko and you wanted to get rid of the human removal service, you're still gonna need him. I don't know what she's thinking. I don't know.
Now drink up and get your energy back.
I take a sip of my iced coffee and can nearly taste it. Because my tongue is dead, the food and drinks I consume need to be extra strong or sweet for me to have a chance of enjoying the flavor. But Junpei doesn't know this. He just thinks I have a sweet tooth. He can think whatever he wants, because I just don't care. A message from Junpei arrives while I'm lying in the fetal position on my couch. Hey, Junpei?
Hey, cutie. The guys checked out a bunch of factories yesterday. Got the location.
Okay, let me see this stupid shit. I have to read the message twice to make sure my eyes aren't deceiving me like usual. Does he truly have the location I've been looking for? I take a calming breath. I don't want to jump to conclusions, especially with something involving Junpei. He has the tendency to exaggerate and may just be trying to get me excited about some useless information. I send him a short reply requesting the info. I instantly receive a thumbs up emote. Then the text box changes to an animated... Oh, okay. As Junpei composes his follow-up message. The wait is agonizing. If Junpei pulls through here from... If Junpei pulls through... Pulls... Why do I keep... Hold on. If Junpei pulls through for me here, I might finally learn Noriko's location. If it all pans out, then everything could be over by tonight. It's hard to not get excited about the prospect. It's hard to not get ahead of myself. I could leave my death behind and never look back. I could become Noriko and live the happy life she has been keeping to herself all these years. The message finally arrives on my screen. Ooh. It's an address. Not that I expected anything else. A street name and a factory number in Shin-Okubo area. One more message from Junpei comes through. What? Oh!
My guys saw a chick matching Noriko's description inside that factory. They thought she was a zombie. Go check it.
this is it. As long as this information is solid, I've located Noriko's factory. My entire body begins to shake, and I see chill washes over me as though I've been walked into a cold shower. Yeah, it's a straight. I was just about to say, ain't you dead? Say, ain't you dead though? Whatever, bitch. It's a strange sensation for a dead girl to feel. Pain doesn't affect me, and yet, the cold is something I can never banish from my bones. No time to focus on that. I have to stay calm. Need to concentrate and pull myself together. I launch myself up from the couch and collect the backpack hanging over the coat rack. I unzip it, run my hands through its contents, and convince myself that everything I need is within. She can't even put together a backpack! This is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. She can't even get his shit together. Oh, man. Did she have actual brain damage? Yeah, I think she lost a lot of her senses. Mental and physical. The factory is a rundown mess. How can anyone live here is beyond me. I suppose I'll have to find a way to make it feel like home. Maybe once inside, Noriko's skin will be able to understand why she is... Maybe once I'm inside Noriko's skin? Okay. I'll be able to understand why she is comfortable here. Yeah, the more I look at it, the better it seems. This will be my home. I'll be Noriko and live here happily ever after. She doesn't even have a fucking toilet, bro. Look at your apartment and then look at this, and you're like, the fuck? You like have a job and an apartment and a boyfriend and all this shit, and Noriko's just sitting half dead, skinny in the fucking corner. Fucking can't be corpse girl anymore. What the fuck? Everybody left her, and you're like, I want that. I want to be that. Who are we supposed to root for? Tomoe? I'm rooting for Tomoe. Now that Kojiro's dead. You know what? Tomoe and Kojiro could have been a perfect match for each other. I think she would have gotten him out of his funk. Not gonna lie. Even though he's like a weirdo, he did something bad. I think she would like it. I think she wouldn't give a shit. I think she wouldn't care. She's used the Corpse Girl website, so I don't think she cares. So she's gonna make Noriko into a skin suit. That's how I read it. And that's why I was like confused. Is this game good? No. Are we playing it? Yes. Yeah, we're playing it. Yes. Yes, we are. This will be my home. I'll be Noriko and live here happily ever after.
Renegade donated $1 to the most evil list
Arigato.
Sawa-sama. Got a joke for everyone. A chunibyo, a mental case, a necrophilia,
Okay.
and a Gyaru walk into a bar. The punchline is this game still has an overwhelmingly positive review score on Steam.
Dude, I know! That's why I'm sitting here going, who the fuck's reviewing it? It has like hardly any fan art too, which is weird for a visual novel. And I kind of get why now, so yeah. This game is Kino, that's what people told me, and that's why I started playing it. That's why, it is like weird. There's no one's a fan of this game. There's no fans, like fanatical. There's nobody. I don't know nobody. They say they like the game. Is the translation just bad? I'm sorry to break it to you. There is no translation. This was made in America, bro. This is made. What translation? This is written in English. There's no Japanese version of it because it wasn't made in Japan. So yeah, it's just something that Americans, I assume, made it set in Japan. You could be the first real fan. Thank you, Hank. Yes, I'm Corpse Girl. I guess I'm Corpse Girl. It's perfect. Okay, let's get back to this. I'll start from the top. Yeah, the more I look at it, the better it seems. This will be my home. I'll be Noriko and live here happily ever after. I'll sit back and enjoy the life that she has been withholding from me.
Skeptical Panda donated $2 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama.
Thank you.
It's a great comedy. I love 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, yeah, 10 out of 10. Firstly, I need to find somewhere to change my clothes. I can't kill someone if I'm wearing a nice dress. That's just not acceptable. I did consider changing at home, but then I would have to have scored fun. What? Okay, hold on. I did consider changing at home, but then I would have scored funny looks from people on the train ride over here. Is it strange that a dead girl feels entering a socially awkward situation? Yes. I always went out of my way to avoid uncomfortable situations. Perhaps that's just a remnant of the life I once knew. Something that I can't quite leave behind. It's the same as my obsessive compulsions. They cling to me, like carrion flies swarming over my corpse. Oh, okay. I shouldn't be worried about any of those things, but dead or not, my mind can't just discard the anxieties that have shaped my entire life. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I trapping myself in pointless thoughts? My goal is right in front of me, and I'm doing a monologue! Noriko is on the other side of that brick wall, completely unaware of what is about to happen. A heavy-handed slap to my face doesn't sting, but it causes me to reevaluate. I can't read today. Lord help me. Hold on. Stupid allergies. They're gonna kill me. A heavy-handed slap to my face doesn't sting, but it causes me to reevaluate what I'm doing. Focus. First, I'll change into the gear provided to me by the human removal service. Then, I'll shimmy into the factory through an open window. I'll locate Noriko and drive a knife into her chest. I'll pluck her still beating heart from her body like a ripe strawberry, and then I'll carve my name into the pulsating, blood-splurting organ. Noriko's life will be over, and I'll be reborn. I'll baptize myself in her lifeblood and become the girl I've always wanted to be. And I'll be happy. Happy, just like Noriko. Oh, really? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if she's that happy. She doesn't even have a toilet, bro. What the fuck? Corpse squirrel. If Noriko is dead already, 10 out of 10. What do we think, chat? Before we get into there, do we think Noriko is just dead? That would be the funniest fucking shit. If she's dead, I'm gonna cry. If she's dead, bro, that shit would. Oh my gosh, that's so fucking funny. Died of starvation. Let's fucking go. That's right. Oh man, that'd be so fucking funny. Oh. I'll take everything I said back. like if she's in that factory dead. Oh my god. It's so funny. Died of no toilet. That's right. That can happen to you. I hope you have a toilet. Happy, just like Noriko. That smiling, carefree girl that I spent my youth with. The girl that faced her mother... Oh my gosh, really? The girl that faced her mother's attempted suicide with a stoic smile. The girl that didn't flinch when her father walked out. The girl that stayed inside day after day when the outside world just became too scary to face. The happy, carefree girl without a single real problem. She never knew how good her life was. She wouldn't have lasted a day in my shoes. I hate her so much. I'm going to become her. Oh, okay. My backpack hits the ground with a dull impact. I tear my yellow sundress from my shoulders and let it fall into the ground, just like a snake sheds its skin. The cool afternoon breeze bites at my naked skin and makes the tiny hairs across my body stand on end. Why can the dead feel the cold? Yeah, why can they, Baka? The dead shouldn't feel anything. I crouch and rummage through my backpack, withdrawing my change of clothes. Slowly, calmly, deliberately, I dress myself in the dark gear that marks me as herald. As a herald, one of many. I note the comforting weight of 4 knives concealed within my jacket, 1 in each sleeve and 2 against my chest. It's important to be armed to the teeth. After donning every article, I pull a broad mask out of the bag. A mask in the likeness of Corpse Girl, my enemy, and my future identity. I slide the mask over my face, and a curtain of calm descends over me. This is the last time I march forward in the name of the Human Removal Service. This is for my own personal agenda. The scheming of that rebellious group of killers no longer guides my hand. The time has come. I approach the factory's front entrance and try the door, simply out of curiosity. I don't expect Noriko to have lowered her guard so much, and yet... The door swings open! She left it unlocked. She's not like you. The door swings open. She left it unlocked. A mistake I never would have made thanks to my overbearing compulsions. You think she's already dead? What do you think, chat? Oh, there's still bodies here? Okay. This place reeks of death. If I wasn't so accustomed to the smell, I'd probably vomit. Do dead girls vomit? No, they don't. Oh man, hold on. The dull, steady hum of an air conditioner registers in my consciousness, but doesn't distract me from examining the surroundings. Countless empty body bags are strewn across the pot-marked concrete floor. Some are stained with brown blood, and some are completely clean. A series of shelves, almost like warehouse racks, run along the walls and across the floor in haphazard patterns. Whoever planned this layout was out of their minds. However, this is home now. My home. Soon. Striding forward, I weave between shelves and step over discarded body bags. So far, there's been no indication of Noriko's presence. Still, I draw a knife from inside my sleeve so that it rests in the palm of my hand. The metal handle is cold. Cold. Why do I feel cold? Oh, man. Stupid allergies! The entire factory is like a freezer. How can Noriko live here? Hey. My torso twists in the direction of the monotone syllable. The quick movement sends a shooting pain across my chest. Pain. Pain?
It's you. Hello, Harold. It took me a while, but I figured out what your mask is supposed to be. It's like an artistic representation of Corpse Girl, right? The Corpse Girl mascot that appears on my website.
Ah, she's so cute! We need to make this a VTuber. We need to make this a VTuber. It's so cute. Whoa. Noriko flashes her phone at me, and I glare at the website displayed.
That's totally copyright infringement.
I don't know what to say to her. This isn't how I imagined this encounter would play out.
Why'd you fake Junpei Matsumoto's death? You know what I'm talking about, right? That time we met in the underground parking lot. You planted a look-alike corpse to fool us into thinking Junpei had died. Total Corpse Girl move, by the way. Guess you stole that strategy from me, too. I sense a lawsuit.
I'm gonna get my lawyers and make sure you never use that mask again. She steps forward with a hand outstretched. I instinctively lash out with my knife and slash her wrist. But her hand comes to rest on my shoulder, a tiny nick from my inaccurate blade, not even prompting a splurt of blood.
Ouch! That stung a little.
The warmth of her hand seeps into my shoulder. It's almost comforting.
Aoi, I miss you. I really miss you. Can you take off the mask? Can we just talk?
I don't take off the mask. I don't know why I'm standing here listening to her. I don't know why her presence and her reassuring hand has caused me to lower my guard. She smiles. This is the happy, carefree Noriko I grew up with.
You're so beautiful, Aoi. I'm really sad we can't be together. How are things with your boyfriend?
That single useless word crawls out of my rotting mouth like a diseased maggot. That's all I can bring myself to say.
You can't tell me? That's okay. You used to be so open with me. And then, you died. We tried to keep our friendship going after that, but we've never really been the same since then, have we? I hope you get the help you need, Aoi. I hope one day we can put all of this behind us.
My fingers loosen, the grip on my knife weakening. It falls to the concrete ground. I don't need it anymore? Are you gonna use your hands? I tense my arms and squeeze my hands together, desperately trying to crush Noriko's throat beneath my fingers. Her skin is warm and flushes red as my grip tightens. She kicks against me, but the pain doesn't register. She's weak and frail. Her strangled cry is drowned out by my own grunts of exertion. Anemic fingers swipe at my arms constantly, only serving to irritate me. I could hold her neck in one hand and use my other to plunge a knife into her face. I could continue to strangle her until I crush her windpipe. Or I could slash her stomach open and let her intestines spill out into the ground. All the options are appealing. All the options can be put into motion within seconds. I take my right hand off her neck and slip it into my jacket, ready to pull out a knife. My left hand closes tighter on her neck. Who's interrupting?
You donated $3
it's
to
me,
the
I'm
most
not
evil
surprised.
list Sawa-sama. So who are we rooting for here?
Tomoe! Baka. And Noriko closes the distance between us, causing my elbow to bend and allow her closer. Her forehead slams into my own, and my neck recoils backward. I'm falling to the ground, only able to blink once as I try to work out what just happened. Ah! She somehow summoned the strength to headbutt me. Oh man, hold on. Frail, weak, ghostly Noriko. She actually stood up for herself. She actually struck the person she loves. I'm dazed, but ultimately uninjured. I didn't feel the impact of the skull against the concrete when I landed flat on my back. Noriko towers over me, rubs her neck, her ragged breathing even louder than the throbbing air conditioner.
Sorry, Allie. I had to defend myself. Please, get up. Let's talk about things.
I get up. Oh! I slip the knife into her side, and I feel it slide neatly between two of her ribs. Her taut, thin skin does nothing to resist impalement. Noriko looks down at the wound and mumbles in surprise. I drive the knife deeper, and with a flick of my wrist, I pull it sideways, slashing her belly wide open. An arcing stream of blood sprays from the savage wound and forms a macabre rainbow before me. Noriko coughs and gags as she frantically tries to stem the tide of blood with her hands.
Damn it! Corpse Girl will...
What's Corpse Girl gonna do? She falls to her knees.
Get it...
Her empty thread falls with her, and her face slams into the concrete. Noriko Kurosawa is dead. Are you sure? Are you sure? Do you need to check? Using the very same knife that slashed her open, I cut along the seam of my jacket and skirt. I strip myself down with the blade until I'm standing cold and naked in the factory.
Seely donated $1 to the most evil list Sawa-sama.
Arigato.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. Corpse Girl's never gonna keep me down.
That's right. But I'm extra careful with her clothes, and I don't use the knife this time. I simply pull her dress up and over her until it slides free from her motionless body. I hold the dress up against me, letting it press against my own form. I look down and admire the sight of myself, imagining what I'll look like when I wear it. I can finally become Noriko.
USS Liberty Incident donated $1.69 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. Corpse Girl, protect me. Protect me, Corpse Girl. Protect me, Corpse Girl. Tilda, bleeds.
Yep, protect me, Corpse Girl. Yep. I can wear her clothes, live in her factory, talk to her friends, work at her office. I can do all the things that she loved to do, all the things that made her happy. I slip the dress over my head and force my arms through the sleeves. It's a little long, but overall, it fits me nicely. I'm Noriko Kurosawa. Okay. Okay, final act. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Hold on. I forgot how I voiced Noriko before. Let me remember. Hold on. I need to remember. Thinking. Think. I can't remember. Like Rin? I forgot what Rin sounded like. Was it like this? I think it was kind of like this. Or was it like this? A little deeper? No, I kind of did it higher. Because she's young. So yeah. Monotone and tired? Yeah, it was higher? Okay. When Mother killed herself, she didn't die. Well, she died, but not really. It's a funny thought. Everything that she was, everything that made her Asuna Kurosawa, left this plane on that day. Her body remained, but her soul had departed. She got sent away to a care facility, and I didn't see her very often after that. On the rare occasions I visited her, I would always notice that her eyes no longer looked like mine. I hate her for what she did to our family. Yuriko and I were only children at the time, but Mother hung herself up from the ceiling and made us watch. She encouraged us to kick the chair out from underneath her. We didn't understand what she was doing. She told us it was a game. So we kicked the chair and we laughed. And Mother laughed, and then her neck snapped, and she stopped laughing. And that light in her eyes that I once shared with her was extinguished instantly. Yuriko screamed and I screamed, and Mother just wouldn't move. And we couldn't get her down from the ceiling, and eventually Yuriko remembered how to call for an ambulance, and the paramedics arrived and we were taken away. And after that, I was completely fucked up.
Rick Bain donated $5 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. And then Aoi became a Noriko. Funniest thing I ever seen.
So weird, this is so weird. And after that, I was completely fucked up. Because you don't just walk away from something like that and act like nothing happened. I spent years trying to force the painful memories of her attempted suicide out of my mind. But I didn't exactly cope with it very well. How could I? I became terrified of the world and became used to locking myself inside and wasting away. Yuriko dealt with it a little better than me. I can't say her rebellious behavior was the right way to cope, but it had to have been healthier than staying inside for weeks at a time. By the time I reached senior high school, I think I had mostly gotten past everything. The vision of Mother hanging from the ceiling in front of me didn't haunt my dreams. The sound of our laughter intermingled with screaming didn't always ring in my ears. Aoi helped me through a lot of it. She shared all of her problems with me, and it made me feel a bit better. Like maybe my life wasn't so bad. Aoi's life was kind of messed up. Her father was arrested for various crimes and didn't spend much time in her life. When we were about ready to graduate, he came back to town and violently attacked her. She called me and told me that he killed her. But she killed him too, so it was all going to be okay. Her words, not mine. What? I just realized what I just read! Wait a moment! Let me take a sip of water. Yuriko screamed. I screamed. We all screamed for ice cream. You baka. I'm so confused now. Okay. So she killed her dad. Okay, but she's not actually dead. Okay. I never understood what she meant when she said she was dead. I think graduating put some distance between us, so I never truly tried to figure out her words. My own problems came back to haunt me once I moved out of home. I became completely distracted and almost forgot about Aoi. The apartment I moved into, which used to be Kojiro's apartment, I should have known that the smell of mold wasn't normal. I should have paid attention to the shoddy repair work that had been performed on that wall. Oh my God! I should have just walked away and found somewhere else to live. But that apartment, I suppose that's where I started to lose control of my life. And that's exactly the reason why I need to return there. Several days later. But where are we? What time flight is this?
Looks the same as always.
I'm not looking forward to climbing the rest of the stairs up to the apartment. I can hardly walk at all, even on flat ground. But I have to do this. I can't let stitches and bandages and painkillers distract me from getting inside. I don't know how long I was in the hospital for. None of my personal effects were with me when I woke up. I had no phone, no purse, no handbag. But the doctors monitored me for a few days and then let me go, even though I told them I had nowhere to return to. They just threw me onto the street. Wait, yes, wait, wait. Hold up, she's not dead? Wait, she's still alive? How did she survive? Her tummy got cut open, bro. Her tummy got cut open. She gets stabbed and all this shit. And, what? Yeah, guts all over the place. What? Okay. Yeah, they just stitched her up. That's what happens. Thank you, Ryder. That's what they do. They couldn't tell me what happened to the girl who attacked me. They had no idea if she had been arrested or not. I have a feeling she's still out there. Regardless, I'm here now. My wound is apparently on the mend, and I don't have any signs of infection. All I have to focus on is the ascent in front of me. Each step I climb is more difficult to conquer than the last. Each time I raise my leg, I experience a tearing, searing agony along the length of my stomach. More than once, I have to stop and check that my stitches haven't torn wide open. When I'm sure my flesh is more or less intact, I continue scaling the mountain. My head throbs, and beads of sweat drip down my face. When I hit the landing on the level below my own apartment, I spy a familiar face. It was Momo this whole time!
Noriko?
Skeptical Panda donated $2 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. She got that plot armor, plus 1 to death saves.
She do. I have another question. Where are the fucking police? You know, whenever somebody's in the hospital over like some stabbing or anything like that, usually the police are there to get a fucking like paper, like they come in and question the person, you know? And they would have been like, wait, you're Noriko. Wait, we gotta arrest you for being corpse girl, right? They would get a report, a statement or something. You would think because what Shinya said. My father, he's looking for corpse girl. He's looking for Noriko because he thinks she's corpse girl. Have you checked the hospital lately, buddy? Because she's in the hospital for like a week or something. And you think they wouldn't have...
We need a statement.
You think they wouldn't do that? You think I'm just I don't know what to think of this shit. I think the police are theoretical. Hypothetical police, yeah. This is so fucking... Momo Ogawa, the daughter of Kenji Ogawa, the man I framed in order to maintain my innocence.
Hey, Momo.
Dad! Her panic cry isn't the reaction I was suspecting. Her father is exiting their apartment just as Momo cries out. He does a double take before glaring at me.
Noriko, surprised to see you here.
I can't quite get a grasp of his tone. Is he happy to see me or angry? Does he know that I'm the reason he was arrested? Well, I'm assuming that the police let him go fairly quickly. After all, he's here at home and not rotting in a cell.
Hello.
The landlord said you disappeared.
Yeah, kind of.
Are you okay? You look like...
His gaze turns to the hospital tags adorning my wrists and the package of spare bandages I have slung over my shoulder.
You know, you disappeared right around the time the police...
Huh?
Forget it. It's nothing.
You know, he should just call the police. Yeah. Since he knows where she is. How How much you want to bet he doesn't? How much you want to bet he doesn't? I have a bad feeling he's beginning to piece something together. If he works out that I'm behind his false arrest, then...
Sorry, I should go.
Yeah, come on, Momo.
Bye, Noriko.
Bye, Momo.
The girl waves excitedly as her father leads her downstairs. I should feel relieved that he's safe, but honestly, I just feel guilty. My actions, Corpse Girl's actions, put a lot of strain on that little family. I have to keep going. The last flight of stairs is torture on my battered body, but I persevere and reach the front door of my apartment. It is at this moment that I remember I don't have any keys to get in. Shit. Out of desperation, I tried turning the handle and the door opens. Either I left the place unlocked or the landlord has been inside and forgot to lock up. I'm just thankful that I can keep moving forward. The curtains are open, bathing the living room area in a soft light.
I'm home.
Home. No, that's not right. This isn't my home. This isn't Noriko's home. This is Corpse Girl's home. I never really lived here. I simply existed within these walls. The real Noriko was held hostage by an omnipotent presence sealed in this home. The things here are just as I left them so long ago. It's a comforting feeling, but at the same time, it sends a chill down my spine. It's time to move on. I stride with purpose toward the kitchenette and slide open one of the drawers. Inside is a small mallet with a metal head. It's a treasure I acquired from the garden shed on the apartment grounds back when I first moved in. It's not very large, but that suits me just fine. I don't have the strength to wield anything bigger than this. Bringing it to bear, it's still a great deal of effort. I grip the handle with both hands and lift the deceptively heavy tool. Equipped with this tiny weapon of destruction, I slowly lurch through the hallway. I make my way to the very end, where a blank, stark white wall faces me. The paint on the wall is peeling, like it was slapped on without care. The plaster is cracked, like it was applied by an amateur. And the lingering stench of mold is at its strongest when I stand in front of this wall. I bring a mallet down with both arms, the heavy metal head crashing into the wall with as much force as I can muster. The struggle of bearing the mallet, it's taking its toll on my wound. I feel the stitches in my stomach threatening to snap and break. But I can't stop here. I can't stop until I've crushed this wall and revealed the glittering contents of the trove hidden inside. Another swing and another crash against plaster. A cry of pain and another hole in the wall. I scream and swing and hammer and groan and slash and weep, and the wall crumbles beneath my sheer force of will. White dust clouds my vision and provokes me into a coughing frenzy. When my eyes and throat clear up, I throw the mallet to the carpet and venture forward. I clamber through the human-sized hole in the wall and find myself within the secret cache on the other side. If you didn't know that cache, this is the girlfriend of Kojiro. That's it, and he had all pictures of her and everything. The stench assaulting my nostrils no longer disguises itself as mold. It is a fetid malodor. Is that a word? It is a fetid malodor of rot and decay, the imitable trademark of a decomposing corpse. I spent so long fooling myself into believing it was nothing concerning. I spent so long pretending that a corpse did not live within the walls of this apartment. The truth is, this corpse pinned to the wall is the root of all evil. It is an infinite fount of misery and despair and malice and death and hatred. This is Corpse Girl. Okay.
Hello, old friend.
Does she know that that's connected with Kojiro? Does she know? Corpse girl is in the walls. The corpse does not reply. To call it a corpse is no longer entirely accurate. It has become little more than a skeleton, an osseous edifice, a macabre tribute to the unyielding sands of time. Bone and flesh and hair and fabric blend and intervene and meld together to form a sickening representation of a human beauty. Beauty. I used to think this body was pure perfection, back when the corpse was more or less intact. It was the image of a gorgeous, vibrant young woman. I aspired to become just as beautiful, slender, elegant, graceful, with pale skin and dark eyes. Looking at her now, it's clear to see that I was deceived. The form before me is not beautiful. It's revolting. I shaped myself in the image of death, truly believing I was transcending mortal beauty. This corpse controlled me for so long. This corpse manipulated me and made me want to become just like it. Somewhere along the way, my own identity began to dissolve, and I started to believe that I had become this rotting carcass, this pallid bag of flesh. The spell has been broken. I don't know if it's because of my near-death experience, or the clarity of mind inspired by an intoxicating cocktail of painkillers. It was the opioids! They helped! It was the opioids! But I no longer want to associate myself with Corpse Girl. I want myself, just Noriko. I no longer want to kill in the name of this blasphemous effigy.
Corpse Girl, I found you here, trapped in this storage closet, just over a year ago, and you stole my life from me.
Looking at her now, I can't help but wonder what the hell went through my mind when I let her possess me. Why did discovering this corpse have such a profound, lasting effect on my psyche? I shut my eyes as a wave of dizziness threatens to overcome me. Staggering in the near darkness, I struggled to regain my balance. I had blocked out this memory of discovering this corpse for so long, I refused to acknowledge that it ever happened. But the crystallized fragments of that forgotten memory have finally breached the surface of my consciousness. I can finally recall this event, thanks to the clarity brought by my current state of mind. Oh, okay. It happened several days after I moved into this apartment. The musty smell of mold lured me to the wall at the end of the corridor, the wall that had been hastily patched up and covered with plaster and paint. I wondered about the source of the smell.
Skeptical Panda donated $2 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. A corpse should be left well enough alone.
I guess. I figured it might be a leak, a busted pipe that needed repair. Instead of calling upon the landlord for assistance. Oh man, hold on. I took matters into my own hands. Perhaps I was inspired by my newfound independence. I had just become a free young woman, living on my own for the first time. Perhaps I was just stupid. I located a mallet in the garden shed. I tore down the wall. I found Corpse Girl, and in that moment, I fell to my knees. Someone had hung this corpse upon the wall and decorated the storage room with books and photographs. The sight of the dead woman bearing down on me instantly unearthed the buried memories of my mother's attempted suicide. The pain and despair that I had resented for so long found its way out of my mouth and formed an unholy scream. I think the fear of that discovery and the subsequent revival of subdued memories caused me to slip in and out of consciousness. I was paralyzed by fear and my entire body was racked with pain. Looking back now, I feel like I must have spent days lying in the heap
on the floor of this storage closet. Days spent within a dreary haze of dread and depression and distress. Days spent at the feet of that hanging corpse.
And nobody noticed? Come the fuck on. Wait, somebody wants to know who killed this lady? Oh, she died in a car accident. It was in the last episode we did of this. Where, this is Kojito's ex-girlfriend. And she's only an ex because she got executed by a car. She got hit by a car. And, he couldn't let go. So he did this in his old apartment building, yes. And then he left. And then Noriko got his old apartment. And then this is what she found it. So, yeah. Yeah, no one heard the scream. No one called the police. No one did anything.
Days spent at the feet of that hanging corpse, that form I began to look up to and idolize. Days spent in a lull, a fever dream, surrounded by photographs on the wall of all manner of corpses. Days and days of my soul and identity slipping between my fingers. Something must have eventually cracked inside me, because I remember getting to my feet and repairing the wall. I don't know how I did it, but I patched it up and painted over it and vacuumed up all the dust and debris from the carpet. And then the memory of the entire incident just vanished from my mind. The only relic I retrieved from the storage space was a single book, a heavy tome that must have tumbled out of the closet during my delirium.
Oh, that's why he was interested in the book, remember?
False Photography, a comprehensive history of photo manipulation.
So he knew she saw it.
Now, Corpse Girl doesn't look the way she used to. Uncovering her today hasn't shocked me into submission like it did all that time ago. Am I stronger now? No, not really. But I was prepared to face her this time, and now I'm here to bury her. As I calmly assess how difficult it will be to retrieve her from her position, my eyes fall upon the dozens of photos plastered haphazardly across the walls. Photographs of nameless bodies printed with an instant camera. There must have been 10 or 20 or 30 corpses across the entire series of images. I don't recognize any of them. That's the only comfort I can take from viewing the images. The comfort that I'm not the one who decorated this room with these macabre visuals. Whoever put these photos up is undoubtedly the same person responsible for hanging Corpse Girl on the wall. All the photos look so real, and all of the corpses are in such normal situations. There's an image of a decomposing body sitting on a bench waiting at a train platform. He's wearing a suit, like any ordinary businessman. Another image is of a headless couple at a dinner table, dressed in their Sunday best. They are sharing a candlelit meal. Corpses going about their daily life. It's eerily reminiscent of something I've encountered before. Was it a book I read? Instinctively, my eyes dart to the piles of books toppled over in a corner of the storage room. There are dozens of duplicate books, as if they were abandoned here by their own author. I crouch and dust off the cover of the book at the top of the pile. Dazed by the Dead by Noble Sinclair. Noble Sinclair. Underneath 10 more copies of that volume is a different book with a familiar cover. Strange Flower. I know this. The very same book that Kojiro lent me so long ago, except the book here is not some worn, well-read library copy. It's in pristine condition, save for the layer of dust coating it. There are nearly a dozen copies of this book as well. Someone intentionally abandoned these books here, and the fact that they are accompanying so many photos of corpses, not to mention Miss Corpse Girl herself, is no coincidence. These books and photos, as well as the copy of False Photography I found here so long ago, all of this has somehow embedded itself into my consciousness and inspired me to start Corpse Girl's website. I'm sure of it. This room, this fucking cursed room, ruined my life and corrupted my mind. And I have to wonder if somebody planned it all. Did somebody leave all of these things here in order to break whoever entered? That's probably a far-fetched concept, but I'm desperate to place the blame on somebody. Anybody but myself.
Enough.
A light slap to my face snaps me out of my inner ramblings. It's time to bury Corpse Girl and put this life behind me once and for all. I can't really atone for the things I've done this last year. Hell, I don't actually feel like I need to atone. It's not guilt that's eating me up inside, but at the very least, I can move on. I carefully remove the restraints tying Corpse Girl to the wall and feel the weight of her rotted body collapse against my own frail form. Her head leans against my shoulder, and for a brief moment I pause and let her rest against me. I run a hand through what's left of her hair. She's been through a lot. We both have. We're both Corpse Girl. Well, you both used to be. Now we are just empty husks with no purpose. If we're not Corpse Girl, we'll probably be forgotten, lost to time and memory. For once in my life, I'm looking forward to being forgotten.
Okay. Bonus ending. What is that? Is that an ending? What's going on?
God, this place is boring as hell. After all the shit I've been through this year, I simply can't believe I'm still working here. If it weren't for Shinya, I probably wouldn't bother coming in every day. But I want to patch things up with him. If I keep talking to him in the office, surely I'll crawl my way to forgiveness. Speaking of that son of a bitch, here he comes now. Look at him. What a twink.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. Wait, she got a bonus ending as the first ending? How did she do that? I don't know! I don't know what I'm doing!
He walks past my desk and doesn't even acknowledge my existence. How can he ignore me after all the time we spent together? Fucking hell. He irritates the shit out of me sometimes. I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. If he won't talk to me, I'll just make him talk. I'll leave my desk and stride over to him. My heavy footsteps aren't exactly elegant or befitting a lady, as my mother used to always say. But I don't really give a flying fuck. But I don't really give a flying fuck.
Hey, what's going on?
The slurred drawing words that drip from my mouth don't come out the way I want. That always seems to be the case. Everyone treats me like some dumbass dipshit because of the way I speak. They don't understand that it's the way somebody thinks that really matters. Oh, man. I can't help it if I was brought up to speak like a fucking imbecile.
Or is it imbecile? Whatever.
I blame my father, not me.
Oh. Hello, Tomoe.
Hello yourself. What's a gal gotta do to get a conversation out of you these days?
Huh? What do you mean?
She likes you, stupid.
Come on. You know we don't speak like we used to.
Well, we broke up. You dumped me. What exactly do you expect from me now?
Oh, please. You know I'm sorry for that. I told you 1,000 times that breaking it off with you was the stupidest thing I've ever done. So come on. Get back together with me, will ya?
I don't actually want her to get back with him. Does that make me bad?
Tomoe, broke my heart.
Yeah, I know. Shinya, I really love you. I need you.
Really? Really, you do?
I'm not normally the one to get embarrassed, but letting my feelings hang in the air between us really makes me uncomfortable.
Did you hear about my father?
Eh?
I wasn't expecting him to shrug off my confession with a swift change of topic.
He's tracked down an important member of the human removal service.
Jeez, not this shit again. Can't you just let it all go?
Oh.
No, I can never do that. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I could use a hand, if you're willing to assist. Having someone by my side with insider information would be rather handy. Don't you agree?
No, because you're gonna look at her differently. No.
I'm kind of blindsided by this request. I know that he knows everything. It'd be stupid to pretend that he hasn't figured it all out by now.
Really? Really? He knows everything? I highly doubt that. Knowing him, I highly fucking doubt that. Oh, he does.
He knows of my involvement with Noriko. He knows that I had a hand, however indirect, in the suicide cases that Corpse Girl painted across the city.
I'm not going to judge you for working
You
with
are.
Noriko.
No, you are. You are because you judge Noriko. You are. You stupid.
If you can help me bring the greater perpetrator to justice, the head of the Human Removal Service,
You're dumb.
then I think it may have been a good thing that you did what you did.
Bull.
That's
Yeah,
all.
bull.
You'd forgive me for getting involved with such stupid shit?
Yes. I'd have no choice but to forgive you. And maybe we can even move further forward.
I know he's just saying what I want to hear. He can be manipulative in his own way. But if there's a chance I can make up for the shit I've done and win Shinya over again, then I have to go for it.
Right. Sign me up then, or whatever. I'll help out.
Thank you, Tomoe. I'm going to interview the individual involved with the Human Removal Service.
Are you allowed to do that?
Of course. Father said I'm an important member of the investigation team now.
My father.
I'd like you to come with me. You might be able to point out any inconsistencies in his testimony.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best.
For the first time in a long time, Shinya smiles at me. Ooh.
Hank, you're right. She's gonna get herself killed. She shouldn't be involved.
Ah, shit, man. I told you. I don't know. Can you just leave me alone?
This guy is pathetic. Every time I open my mouth, he flinches and recoils in terror. He thinks I'm going to hit him or stab him.
Listen here, you little shit. If you don't spill the deets, my man here will crush your fat skull into dust.
My man here, he's like totally gonna do that with his twink body and his twink hands, little femboy arms, little shoulders. He's totally gonna beat your ass. Get him, twink, get him. It's like, oh my god. Oh, powerful twink combat skills, that's right.
Oh my god.
Tomoe, maybe you should let me do the talking from here on out.
Whatever.
Whatever. I back off and let Shinya take my place. I talked him up, so I thought he'd be pleased, but maybe I just annoyed him.
Mr. Matsumoto.
Please, just call me June. Hey, nice try, mister. I ain't your friend. You can address me formally. Thank you very much.
He folds his arms across his chest and adopts the pouting expression of a child.
Yes. Well, as I was saying, Mr. Matsumoto,
Seely donated
you
$1
understand
to
why
the
you've
most
been brought in
evil
for
list
questioning, yes?
Sawasama. Shinya's speed is superior, so he's sure to win.
You gonna put $1 on that? Are you sure? That fat dude took a whole, like, fork to the hand. I don't know, man. That guy is tougher than you think.
Yeah, man, but, like, I'm totes innocent, you know?
I'm totes innocent.
I don't even know nothing about the Human Removal Service. You guys think I'm involved, but you haven't given a reason why you think that.
It was just a prank, bro. I'm totes innocent.
Shinya retrieves a small pocket notebook from somewhere and flips through the pages. After a moment's silence, he clears his throat.
Several witnesses, plus a security camera, placed you at the scene of a murder just 2 days ago. Now, it's apparent you weren't the culprit, However, your activities at the time of the incident were questionable at best.
Oh, what activities are you referring to, Detective Man?
He was giggling and saying, "Yeah, I did it." Yeah, that's what it was.
You were cheering, and I quote, "Kill him dead! Kill him dead!"
Poetry back in the day, but my God, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my God. Oh no. I didn't write this. You were trying to kill him. Okay, sorry laughing at her own written jokes. Hey, I have to make myself smile sometimes. Damn.
Yo, that don't sound like something I'd say. I want my lawyer. You can't detain me here.
Am I being detained?
Mr. Matsumoto, you willingly came here when we contacted you.
What a stupid...
You are not under arrest.
This is ludicrous. Ludicrous, I say.
Be that as it may, I have a few more questions. One witness declared that you followed the masked culprit after they fled the scene of the crime. Is there any truth to this claim?
Nah, man, like, I just needed to go the same direction.
Yes,
you know?
That's what people do. They go in the same direction of the person that was just killing people. Yes.
I've got no idea who this Harold person you keep mentioning is.
Shinya raises an eyebrow and casts me a dark look. I just shrug.
I never mentioned the word Harold.
Yeah, he never did.
Is that the name the culprit refers to themselves as?
Yeah, nobody talked about the Herald, bro.
Oh, this is like some detective mind trick, ain't it?
No, you did. Nobody brought that up, because nobody... They just know about the service. They don't know about the fucking rank, stupid.
I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say or do, or whatever...
Where's Kojiro when I need him? He would have done this much better.
I've had enough of this creep's insane ramblings.
Listen up.
I slam my fist against the table and send Junpei rolling back in his seat. He nearly falls off the chair but manages to regain his balance.
You've got two options here. Number one, tell us the identity of that killer, the person you called the Herald.
What's the other option?
Number two, tell us who is really in charge of the human removal service.
His sweaty, pulsating forehead is glowing red.
I can't betray the identity of the Herald. I just can't.
Okay, well, why did he lose his control now? Why is it... Does anybody feel like this is not necessary? Like, he was so calm before. He did.
But
Oh,
The
PTSD?
guy
Oh,
behind
probably,
all
yeah, because Kojiro.
I say fuck him.
Oh.
I'll sell him out. If it means you'll pardon my involvement.
I don't know what caused this sudden change of attitude, but Shinya gives me a grateful nod, and it feels good to have been helpful.
Please, Mr. Matsumoto. Please give us a name.
Okay. Look. You gotta know this. I don't have all the deets, okay? I'm not as important as y'all think I am. But the guy running this
If
whole
the guy running
thing,
this whole thing is Kojiro, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard.
he's got an army of
Kojiro's
masked
dead.
killers.
Right?
An army of damaged chicks all
The
going
dude's
around
dead.
killing and calling themselves the Herald.
And the name of this ringleader?
Like I said, I don't know everything. I don't got his full name. I only know him as N. Sinclair.
No fucking way.
Anne Sinclair. A foreign name, although the name could be Japanese, I suppose.
No, it's not.
Shinya is jotting the name down and confirming the correct spell with Junpei. I find myself lost in thought, far detached from this moment. For some strange reason, Noriko's face pops into my mind. I have a fuzzy recollection of a conversation with her, but any attempt to clarify the thought in my mind is useless.
Shinya, is the name familiar to you?
Yes.
Amazing! Shinya always surprises me.
So who is it?
Noriko Kurosawa once told me about a book she was reading. Now, please understand, I don't share the same taste in fiction as her, so...
Yeah, I get it. Get to the point.
Executive, you baka.
She used to read the most macabre, horrific stories. And she told me about one book in particular. A book about a man obsessed with corpses.
Obsessed with corpses, huh? Jeez, don't that sound familiar?
Wait a moment. Kojiro had all those copies of that book, that same book. Almost like he was the author of the book. And he had all those pictures that he did. Do you think he's Noble Sinclair this whole fucking time? Do you think? No, I thought of it. I thought of it when he was talking about what he does with the bodies and the book that he suggested. So, not a lot of people have
Hexagram
access to bodies
CH
like
donated
that.
$2 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. What does the N stand for?
I don't know what the end said. Yeah, I'll let you guys guess.
Wait, what am I saying?
Frozen
That
Gale
does sound
donated
familiar.
$5 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. He has an army of Menhera girls? Are you sure his name isn't Sakana?
Yeah, Sakana Sinclair, yeah.
She told me about that book, too. Flower. Something about a flower.
Yes. Strange Flower. A book by Nobel Sinclair.
Noble Sinclair. And Sinclair himself.
Jeez. You reckon that's the guy behind the human removal service?
I don't know, but it's a lead.
Maybe Kojiro was trying to get her to stop doing Corpse Girl? But why would he steal all the bodies from his own morgue and then have it? Now things just don't make no sense. Why would he be shocked by the bodies gone? At all. Maybe his girlfriend was Noble? No, his girlfriend's dead. We know his girlfriend's dead. She's Corpse Girl. If he's Noble Sinclair, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. Because certain things still don't make sense.
man obsessed with the dead. Truly despicable.
Yeah, if he died, why is the human removal service still operating? If he's not actually dead, we don't know. Truly, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know.
That's one way to put it. I've done my time with sickos like that. Had enough of it and put it all behind me.
Yo! Detective man. Can I, go now?
Absolutely not.
Shinya turns away from Junpei and beckons for one of the armed police officers standing guard at the room's entrance. The officer walks over and awaits Shinya's command.
Arrest this man.
Yo, that's whack! What are you doing?
The police officer cuffs Junpei and yanks him out of his chair.
Damn. Shinya, that was cold.
It had to be done.
Junpei Matsumoto is dragged away, kicking and screaming. Silence falls upon the room after the door closes in the police officer's wake.
So, what now, Detective Man?
Shinya scratches his chin as though wondering why I should call him that, but he doesn't voice his discontent.
Our next step is to track down the author, Nobel Sinclair. Maybe he's our culprit, maybe not. Either way, we won't know until we talk to him.
Right on. And what about...
Shinya interrupts me with a sudden soft kiss on the lips. Oh my gosh! I close my eyes and lean into him, letting his warmth envelop me.
Shinya...
I couldn't have done this without you, Tomoe.
Yay, I got my twink back.
And I wouldn't be the man I am today had it not been for you. So, thank you.
Does this mean you want to be with me again?
Yes. If you'll have me.
My heart swells with this confirmation. Oh yeah, I've never been so happy.
Shinya, of course.
Yay! I mean, no.
He kisses me again, and the fear I had of losing him instantly washes away. I won't fuck it up this time. I'll keep him close to me and protect him forever. Aww, that's so cute. I reluctantly break away from his embrace and hold his chin delicately in my fingers. Aww, he's so cute.
Let's go find this Nobel Sinclair fucker.
Yes. Let's find him and bring him to justice.
Okay. Ending B false. Noriko Kurosawa.
3 months later. Aoi and I used to always dream about getting away, breaking away from all the stress and tension of our everyday world. She dreamt of going somewhere cold for a winter getaway, somewhere she could snuggle up by a warm fireplace and drink hot cocoa and feel at peace. I told her I'd like to visit a sunny holiday destination, but I don't know why I said that back then. It was a lie. I hated the sun. The harsh light and warmth always used to leave my skin feeling prickly and scorched. However, things have changed, through no plans of my own. For some reason, leaving behind the life of Corpse Girl helped me appreciate a few of the little things in life. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just happy I survived. Maybe I'm just glad I don't have to keep living in that accursed apartment. I haven't fully recovered from the stab wound Aoi inflicted upon me. I haven't fully recovered from the scars she left in my heart. I don't think I ever will be 100% healthy again. My doctor says these things take time, but maybe a slight limp and a dull ache in my gut from time to time is a small price to pay for my life. I made the decision a few weeks ago to attempt a beachside vacation. It went well. Pale, ghostly Noriko Kurosawa sat on a beach and attempted to get a tan. I did it for myself, not out of some misguided notion that I could live out a dream vacation for Aoi's sake. Aoi can go on her own damn vacation whenever she wants. It's not like she's limping around with a cane and a serpentine scar across her beautiful skin. It's not like she had to struggle against the entire world just to get on an airplane. The beach was gorgeous, the water pristine. I'd never seen anything like it in all my life. But those moments of sunshine and relaxation were fleeting. Sitting alone now, in this empty apartment, makes that painfully clear. I had to return to Tokyo eventually. It was inevitable. But it feels like there's nothing here for me anymore. Maybe I'll move once more. Go to Osaka or Nagoya. No one in Tokyo for me. Aoi, Kojiro. They're either dead or dead to me. Tomoe doesn't call me, doesn't answer her messages. Shinya. Nothing, no one in Tokyo for me. My eyelids close gently and the sweet embrace of sleep takes me. I decide to go for a walk to clear my head. But after returning to my new apartment building, I somehow forgot my apartment number. I've only just moved in after all.
Shit.
Rick Bain donated $2 to the most
Arigato.
wickedest Sawa-sama. You can say, Koriko got an oi.
Yeah.
How could I forget something so important?
I wander the cold hallways, trying to locate my place. 238 or 248? Which one was it? Completely lost, I decide to turn around and search in the opposite direction. As I turn, a slightly open door catches my attention. Who would leave their door open? Anyone could walk into your apartment and steal your belongings. This thought quickly scampers off as I find myself pushing the door ever so gently. It swings open slowly, revealing a room lit only by a flickering light of a television.
Hello? You left your door
Please
open.
don't tell me it's Kojiro.
Is anyone
Please don't
in
tell
there?
me this is Kojiro's apartment.
My timid voice sounds unfamiliar to my own ears. I realize that I've rarely spoken in the last few days, save for the occasionally pleasantry exchange with the staff from the moving company. When no answer from within the room is forthcoming, I take a careful step inside. No sound comes from the television in the corner. It has been muted, but the screen has been left on for some reason. My eyes strain to peer into the near darkness. Once my eyes finally decipher the scene before me, I realize that I'll never be able to delete the vision that has plagued me for most of my life.
Okay.
My mother hangs from the ceiling, a rope coiled around her neck like a boa constrictor. Her mouth is agape, a half smile, half scream upon her lips. Her eyes are vacant and strained black with the filthy muck of regret. Her legs dangle, helpless, unable to secure a foothold upon the chair that has fallen to the ground. The chair that I kicked out from under her while I laughed and laughed along with Yuriko. A thick clump of bile bubbles up from within my throat, and it takes all my strength to resist keeling over and vomiting. The body hanging above me, the soulless corpse peering down at me. This is not my mother. This is not this person, this nameless woman. She has been dead for hours at least. I didn't kick the chair out from under her. Yuriko isn't here laughing alongside me. I'm here alone. The woman isn't struggling. She isn't pleading for help or forgiveness. She isn't cursing her stupid mistake. She is gone. Just gone. Her soul has departed for whatever afterlife awaits us once we leave this purgatory. She is nothing more than a hanging corpse, nothing more than a sack of flesh and bone. The disgusting urge to throw up begins to ebb away as I stare up at the ceiling. The light of the television illuminates the corpse's face briefly, revealing skin gently kissed by light freckles and eyes creased with soft wrinkles. She's older than me, perhaps by a decade, but she is by no means less beautiful than I am. Her hair is long and soft, and I get a sudden urge to brush it aside, to sweep it away from her eyes and tell her everything is going to be okay. Before I can even understand it, I'm standing upon the bed in order to reach up to the ceiling. I rest my hand lightly on her shoulder, then I go ahead and brush some of those stray locks from her eyes with my fingers. If I look past those empty eyes, those eyes that stare at me and see everything I am, if I look past them, I see a truly gorgeous woman before me. I am utterly entranced by her. I rest my cheeks against hers, her skin still surprisingly warm. Perhaps she did not perish as long ago as I initially assumed.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why I say those words. Maybe it's guilt. Guilt. I caused a lot of people to end up like her. Forced them to end their own lives out of fear or distress or desperation. No, that's wrong. I'm not guilty of those things. Corpse Girl is the one responsible. It's not my fault those people died. I wasn't myself. Regardless, to think that I helped Corpse Girl destroy so much beauty makes me feel ill.
What's your name?
The corpse doesn't answer.
A silent type, hey? That's okay. It's kind of cute. My name's Noriko. Are you hungry? Can I treat you to a meal?
No reply.
Shh. It's okay. Come on. I'll get you down from there. Let's get you dressed. I'll put you in something nice. It's warm outside, so how about a light dress?
Nothing. It takes some time to unloop the rope from her neck and return her to the floor safely. Some part of my subconscious knows exactly how to move her carefully to dress her, to apply her makeup and bring out her inner beauty. I can't recall if I've done something like this before. Have I taken a corpse out to dinner before? I can't recall if I just read about it in a book or if I've experienced a similar situation. Just because she's dead doesn't mean that I shouldn't treat her right. Just because she's dead doesn't mean she's not beautiful and worthy of my love. After a bit of time, my gorgeous friend is dressed to impress. We're ready to go out for dinner. She's not very talkative, so I'll place her order and keep the conversation going. People might look at us, they might stare, or even judge us, but we'll be okay. We're two beautiful young women, simply enjoying each other's company. She'll start to decay soon, like a strange flower wilting moments after being taken out of the water. As for me, I think I've been decaying for a long time. I hope this nameless corpse girl can help me feel alive again. She offers me a slight smile as I take her hand and lead her out into the blinding lights of the hallway. I blush.
Oh, okay. Epilogue Noble Sinclair.
One year later.
What the fuck? How should I read this? I kind of just feel like reading it regular. It never ends, bro. This game never ends. But we're gonna end it tonight. It's gonna end. Let me take a sip of water. As Kenji, okay.
The book is almost warm in my hand. It's a pristine volume, fresh off the printing press. Paperback, though I would have preferred hardback. Been a while since I last published a book. Years. A few fans have probably thought I disappeared off the face of the planet. I did, in a way. Not my fault. Death is death. Noble Sinclair died in a fire inside his family home.
Huh.
That was a long time ago. Even though my name is burned to ash, my body survived. Had to pick up a new name after that. Can't wander this planet.
Seely donated $1 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. I want to get off Corpse Girl's wild ride.
Can't wander this planet without one. This body went on living for quite a while with a new name. I even grew to like it. Then the strangest thing happened.
Oh my! Get the fuck out of here, bro! We were right! But I don't like this! I don't like this! I don't like this! Saz, he's back. He's back, y'all. We are so back. I don't like this now. I don't like this.
Another fire inside a morgue. This time, the new name went up in flames. My body survived. Again, fate? Don't know. Felt a bit lost after that. Felt a bit unlike anybody. I decided to pick the old name back up, dusted it off, pinned it on my chest. Noble.
But why would he create that organization? Did he just forget? Why would he liked Corpse Girl organization, but he did, what? For funsies? I don't understand! It was just a prank, bro? Probably. Bro, how did he survive? He had his arm cut off at the elbow. He did it himself. He was bleeding like crazy. They got gasoline and flames all over the fucking place. He was passing out from blood loss, and somehow he fucking survives? Is this what we're doing? This is such bullshit. This is such bullshit.
Noble Sinclair. It always suited me. Mother gave it to me after all.
Wait, but he didn't know... I thought he didn't know English. He only knew French. That's what he said, right? If this is culture, I'm just, what the fuck, man? He could have lied. Okay. Noble Sinclair. Sinclair is a French. Okay, I'll keep that
He
in mind.
donated $3 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. Oh, so this is too far? The rest of the story was acceptable, but this is BS?
No!
XD.
Excuse me, B? I've been questioning the whole fucking thing! Where are the police? Where's the police? Where's the police? Oh my gosh. This is just like cherry on the fucking shit cake to me right now. Cause this definitely should not happen. This definitely, he should have stayed dead. Let's just read this. Let's just read.
This time, I didn't want to completely disregard my existence. The time spent as another man. Too much happened. I've got too much to tell. Too many tales to keep to myself. So this new book tells the entire story, from start to end.
Get Corpse Factory by Noble Sinclair. How did you write it, huh? With one hand?
Renegade donated $1 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. I thought you were loving this game, Sawa.
I love it. It's fantastic. It's so great.
Wasn't easy typing page after page with only 1 hour. One of the most taxing and challenging things I've ever attempted. But now it's done. Soon, this new volume will hit store shelves across the country. The world will know everything. I used pseudonyms throughout the book to protect the identities of the guilty. I didn't print Noriko Kurosawa's real name, even once. Didn't identify Junpei Matsumoto or Aoi Sato. Didn't call out Tomoe Watanabe, or even that wannabe detective that always chases me, Shinya Fujikawa. And most importantly, I didn't print my previous name. Not that name, anyway. I confessed a lot of things within this text. I even confessed my involvement with the human removal service.
How? I want to know now. How is he involved in the human removal service? How? Like, y'all could be ass wannabe. Oh my gosh.
Getting caught in the organization's web of death wasn't something I ever intended to do. It wasn't something Kojiro ever would have done. But it was necessary. Necessary in order to finish this last book.
Nah, I'm fine with this one.
Noble Sinclair rose through the ranks of the shadowy society within mere weeks.
Oh, he did he? Oh, he did!
Renegade donated $1 to the most evil list.
He's the actual
Sawa-sama.
Herald,
There's
Desu.
so much
He's the
memory
actual
loss
Herald.
throughout this game. We should be in a largest dimension ward in existence.
Yeah, there's so much memory loss. Everybody's like psycho. Everybody's like, oh, I didn't realize that I actually was this and that, and I was doing this and that, and I'm actually controlling this. My dude, Desu, he's the fucking Herald.
Chalk it up to his or my macabre experiences. Couldn't have done it without the connections I formed as Kojiro. Couldn't have done any of this without him. I'm at the top of the ladder now, so to speak. Got a bunch of killers on my payroll. Even the dog Junpei is on my leash now. Don't know where I'll go from here. Original plan was to shut the human removal service down, delete his existence as a final act of love for Noriko. But the power is nice. The power is intoxicating. Again, Kojiro wouldn't have toyed around with something like this. I'm not Kojiro. I look over the book in my hand once more. It's heavy. It's full of words that carry more weight than they should. Whether people believe the content of this book is out of my control. But those with a keen intellect will surely be able to piece the truth together. My eyes scan over the cover and read the large embossed letters. Corpse Factory. A novel by Noble Sinclair. I've never been more proud of my work.
Oh my gosh. He's still simping. After all that shit, he's still simping. The end. There we go. There we go. We're done. We're done. Let's go to the gallery. Oh, we missed 2 of them? Did we? Oh, too bad. I think it's because of something that happened here. Man. I gotta replay it. Damn you! I'm just... How did I miss anything? Because there was like 3 or so choices within the game. And I saved at those points. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where were they? Here? Somewhere else. I think like somewhere else. Here? There was like 2 or 3. Here. 1, 2, 3. I did not... The choices in this game were very lacking. I missed the true ending. Damn it. You don't have to replay, just go to the ending tab? Are you sure? Endings? Which ending would you like to view? Oh, so mine was false? I had a bonus ending. Epilogue. Let's go to the true ending. Let's go. There's a true ending.
Ending A, true. Noriko Kurosawa. 3 months later. Sometimes on a dark and overcast day, I can feel the cold bite of...
K4 donated
Who
$2 to the
interrupted?
most wickedest
K4!
Sawa-sama. Will you get the good ending?
I got it now. Let's read it.
Sometimes on dark...
What? Who's that? What?
Skeptical Panda donated $2 to the
Arigato.
most wickedest Sawa-sama. If they made a sequel, would you play?
Sometimes on dark and overcast days, I can feel the cold bite of steel inside my gut. It's a phantom sensation that flickers and dissipates
Frozen
within
Gale
moments.
donated $5 to the
I'm gonna
most
kill-
wickedest Sawa-sama.
I need to
Let's
see
all
this
go
ending.
ahead and forget this experience, just like everyone in this game seems to forget about
I
everything.
will. You're a step ahead of me, Gail. You're a step ahead.
It's a phantom sensation that flickers and dissipates within moments. My doctor says it's nothing to be concerned about, but that doesn't prevent me from pulling my clothes aside to examine the skin underneath. The slight scar does little to comfort me. I don't think I should have survived this injury. I don't think I should have walked away after regaining consciousness, but somehow, I survived that encounter with Aoi. In the darkest
I'll tell you how. Deus Machina, that's how you did it, because your guts were like all over the fucking place. There's no fucking way you should have survived that shit. None.
In the darkest recesses of my memory, I can vaguely recall the warmth of strong arms carrying me from that factory, carrying me to safety. Somebody saved me on that fateful day, but I don't know who. Regardless, I owe them my life. My new life, a life that is actually worth something. A life that doesn't consist of skulking in the shadows and pretending to be a beautiful corpse. I look down at the empty plate before me and smile. I'm still not accustomed to the sight of a finished meal, but I'm slowly learning to love it. My stomach feels full, truly full, not just full enough like I used to force myself to believe. I put on 4 pounds recently. 4 good, healthy pounds. My cheeks glow with vitality, and my skin is no longer the sickly color of ghastly flesh. The waiters at this restaurant are probably getting sick of seeing me in here every other day, but I don't mind. I eat well here, and I've learned to cook at home too. Tomoe, of all people, taught me how to prepare dinner. I never expected to study the culinary arts under someone like her. But she has a knack for bringing out the flavor in food. She says she picked up a few things from years of caring for her sick kid siblings. I'm learning a lot from her. I push my plate to the side and take a sip of water. Time to pay the bill and get going. There are things to do tonight, after all. Months have passed since the last time I set foot on these cursed grounds. The wafting stench of decay invades my nostrils and threatens to make me spill the contents of my stomach on the asphalt. It's a stench that I was once completely accustomed to. Now it's a sickening reminder of the person I used to be not so long ago. I didn't want to come here tonight. I didn't want to come here ever. Yet here I am. Call it a hunch, or a premonition, or just a bad feeling, but some part of my mind urged me to visit this place after receiving a strange text message this morning. A text message that seemed both alien and familiar at the same time. A solitary word decorated the contents of the message. Goodbye. But what drew my attention the most was the image attachment. A photo of a young woman. A young woman bent over backwards, her face obscured by matted hair and blood, and her chest exploding open from inside. The young woman in the photo was me. It was an image of my own corpse. The craftsmanship was excellent. The cadaver used to replicate my body looked just like me. My first assumption was that the human removal service sent this photo to me, but upon a moment of deliberation, that didn't seem to be the case. The human removal service activity has declined rapidly as of late. The number of murders or suicides, depending on how you look at it, across Tokyo have decelerated so quickly that it's almost as if the human removal service never existed at all. Besides, that organization had a particular trademark when sending out doctored corpse photos. They would include instructions with a message. Instructions for the victim to follow, usually involving the murder of another victim. The message I received simply said, "Goodbye." My corpse photo feels personal. It's typical of the work I used to perform. It's almost as if somebody took over the identity of Corpse Girl, the role that I once filled. But that's crazy, isn't it? I take a deep breath and stride toward the factory's entrance.
You were hoping the message would say "Saz," me too. That would be so funny.
I almost choke as I breathe in the thick air. The stench of death hangs like smoke inside the factory. This place looks just as it did when I was last here. The notable expressions are the fresh cadavers displayed here.
Excuse me, hold on. I had to sneeze. Oh man. Ah, my nose. Okay.
The notable expressions are the fresh cadavers displayed here and there upon the warehouse racks. Somebody is living here. Somebody is continuing Corpse Girl's work. And somebody thought it would be wise to target me as a victim. Me, Noriko Kurosawa. Somebody made a fatal mistake. Animalistic instinct rises within me as my legs move with purpose. My feet claw at the damaged concrete ground with every step. I'll kill the new Corpse Girl. I'll kill her and bury her. Enough is enough. I'll end the cycle of death that I started so long ago.
Hello? Who are you?
A meek voice slinks through the darkness, tugging aside the veil of silence ever so gently. I concentrate hard in order to identify the direction that it came from. If I'm taken off guard, even for just a second, it may be my end. My left. The voice came from my left. I spin on one heel and immediately feel bile rise in my throat.
May I help you with something?
Nani the fuck? What happened?
She's ruined! Yeah, she got ruined! Oh my gosh! It doesn't match her eyes at all. It looks terrible. She's perfect now? Bro, she looks a hot mess.
What the fuck is this?
My name is Noriko. Noriko Kurosawa. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Aoi? Is that you?
I feel like I'm looking into a twisted mirror. The girl before me is not me, and yet...
Are you here to buy a corpse? I have plenty on display. You can browse as much as you like. But that one on the end of the rack is reserved. Sorry.
Renegade donated $1 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. I shall call her Mini-Me.
Mini-Me, yeah. Thank you.
She runs her grimy hand through her unwashed hair and scratches her scalp violently. A fleck of spittle drips from her lower lip, and her eyes glaze over. This is Aoi Sato. Despite the hair and the makeup and the clothes, my old clothes, her voice is the same as I remember.
Aoi, knock it off. You're scaring me.
Who is Aoi? Is that your name? Well, it's nice to meet you, Aoi. My name is Noriko.
A moment of clarity brings immediate understanding. Just like I was torn between my own identity and that of Corpse Girl's, Aoi has become me. But her transformation hasn't been kind to her. Any recognition of her previous self has vanished. She doesn't even know her real name. After everything I've been through, I should be more forgiving to someone struggling with their identity. I should be understanding and sympathetic. Aoi, Noriko, gasps for air as my fingers clench her throat. I ram my knee into her stomach and smash into the warehouse racking, causing several stiff cadavers to crash to the ground around us.
Stop!
Aoi has lost herself. She has discarded all remnants of who she once was. I'm fine with that. I can almost relate to it. But I am Noriko Kurosawa. I have reclaimed my true self, and I won't let her become me. I'm Noriko Kurosawa. And this bitch that stabbed me and left me for dead, will not take my life away from me.
Die! Die!
There can only be one!
I press Aoi against the steel racks and feel something within her frail body either bend or break. Her dull, tired eyes begin to droop, and the hands scratching at my wrist suddenly give up the fight. I realize
Is this after she got stabbed? What? Yes, this is 3 months after.
I'm panting heavily as I clutch her neck. Her own ragged breathing synchronizes with mine, and it's almost as though we are one person. No. She is not me.
You are not me!
Persona! Boom! If you got it, you got it.
I scream and feel my fingernails puncture her skin.
Bebopsing donated $1 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
My name is Jim now? Okay. My name is now Jimothy, thank you. I'll steal that identity, why not?
My fingers pierce her neck and drill into her flesh, stopping only when they clasp tightly around her spinal column. With all the strength I can pull from within me, I twist my arm and throw Aoi to the blood-splattered concrete. She hits the ground unceremoniously, her lightweight body barely making a sound as her vacant dead eyes stare up at the cracked ceiling.
Oh, it's an Office reference? I can't watch The Office.
I never imagined I'd have to dig up this grave for a second time. When I buried Corpse Girl in the gardens below our former apartment, I didn't predict that I'd have to see her again so soon. But here she is, still rotten and miserable. I thought her burial was going to be the end of it all. A symbolic gesture to help me leave behind the person I become. It was a way to reclaim my former self and bury the past. Corpse Girl doesn't say anything when she sees me lift the dirt from her resting place. She doesn't give any indication that she even notices my presence. Fine. Be that way. I couldn't care less.
I've brought a friend for you. Someone to keep you company.
With a great deal of effort, I haul the body of Aoi into the narrow pit and let it collapse beside Corpse Girl. The girl in my old clothes seems to cuddle up to her new companion. It's almost fitting that the person who became me should rest eternally beside the person I tried to become. I think I can rest easy knowing that they're both in the ground. I think nothing further can prevent me from being Noriko.
Suppose I should say a few words. You were my best friend, Aoi, and I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm sorry that I only ever wanted to save myself. I hope that you at least found some happiness by becoming me. Goodbye.
I clutch the small shovel in my hands and begin to fill in the makeshift grave. Dirt and rocks pile into the pit slowly. I mistake the faint howl of the wind as the final moan from a girl I once knew as Aoi. Covered in dirt and grime and blood and muck and God knows what else, I collapse onto the floor in my new apartment. I'm very fortunate I managed to find this place. Someone moved out in a hurry and I was able to move right in Why
can't I say this?
I was able to move right in with just the first month's rent paid up front. There. Is that so hard, Sawa?
Yes. Sip of water time.
I don't know if I'll be able to afford next month's payment.
She just found an apartment in Japan without any hassle? Really? Okay, sure.
I'll face that challenge when it arrives. For now, everything is finally over. I should shower or bathe or at least scrub the filth from my skin. But I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. This is the price of being Noriko Kurosawa. I'll roll over onto my side and grab my phone, slowly bringing it to my eye level. An involuntary frown masks my dirt-encrusted face when I notice the icon for one missed call on my screen, an unknown number. A short message tells me that the caller left a voicemail. I don't know who could have called me at such a late hour. It's well past midnight after all. I close my eyes and let the voicemail play.
Hey.
Yes! I mean, yes.
Bit late. Sauce.
Yes! Sauce! I'm blushing. Stop it. I'm blushing.
We should talk. Call me?
Oh man, endings. Which is the other one I didn't do? I did the bonus thing. Did we do B? No, we didn't do B. Let's see. We might have done this one. We didn't do hell, is what it was. Hold on. So we already did this. We did this. Cause she's found the dead girl. Oh god, hold on. Title. Yes. We need to do hell. Like we're not already there. Oh shit though.
3 months later.
Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
They're just gonna let her roll in like that. They're just gonna let her roll in like she blends right in. Yes, she did. Oh my god. I make a quick, apologetic bow to my coworkers before hurrying over to my desk. No one seems to be bothered by my tardiness. A few people offer a raised eyebrow, but they quickly return to their own work. I take a seat at my workstation and switch my computer on. It whirs to life as I organize my belongings. From my handbag, I retrieve some key items. First is my canned coffee, still ice cold thanks to the convenience store's powerful refrigeration. Second is my headphones. I can't complete a day of tedious data entry without listening to music. Last but not least is my phone. The screen is a little cracked, and the protective case has seen better days, but it's invaluable to me. Something feels slightly off as I look at the screen. There's a nagging feeling in my mind. Small voice telling me that this isn't my phone, but I know it's mine. The familiar red case, the spiderweb fractures inching across the glass. It's my phone, no doubt about it. Pushing the strange thoughts from my mind, I turn my attention to my computer. It doesn't take long to read over the day's list of tasks. I'll be continuing what I started yesterday. Easy!
Noriko?
I'm startled by the sudden vocalization of my name. I don't know why. People call me by my name every day. Do they?
Oh, hello, Fujikawa.
Fujikawa is standing at my desk, scratching his cheek awkwardly. I get the feeling he wants to approach a topic of conversation that makes him nervous.
I wanted to apologize. I haven't been present in the office of late.
You're supposed to be a detective. Can't you detect? That ain't Noriko! That ain't Noriko! What, are you blind? Is this supposed to be like another dimension of hell or something? I don't know.
Is there anything you needed to discuss with me during my absence?
What? I think about the question. Shinya and I don't really need to talk on a day-to-day basis. His work is fairly unrelated to mine. I'm just a data entry temp after all. But we do have a history together, I suppose. We went to school together after all. We were never exactly friends. Actually, I always kind of had the feeling he had a crush on me. But he's not really the type of guy to make a confession. Kawaii always used to joke about how he and I would make a cute couple, but I could never see it. He was, and still is, far too dull for my taste. Oh my gosh, she just realized she's Aoi again. Why does that name sound so distant? I try to put a face to the name, but my mind draws a blank. She was my best friend, and yet...
Noriko?
Oh, sorry. I get lost in my own head sometimes.
Yes, I see. Well, if there's nothing you need, then I'll be on my way.
Okay, then.
Say, your old friend, Aoi Sato, have you heard from her lately?
No. Actually, I feel like something must have happened to her. We haven't spoken in... God knows how long.
Is that so? That's too bad.
I find it odd that he leaves the conversation with those last words. He simply walks away from my desk. My phone cries out. The unfamiliar ringtone, the one that I never selected, splits my head wide open and prompts my brain to spill out between the cracks in my skull. I squeeze the sludge gray matter into my head and blink a few times. What the heck?
Tsunari donated $1.99 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. The clothes are like Superman's glasses saw with tears of joy.
I guess. Everybody's just rolling with it. I squeeze the sludge gray matter. Sludgy, sludge. Back into my head and blink a few times. Then realize that my brain is not actually leaking, just a trick of the light. I struggle to maintain eye contact with the screen. The caller ID flashes across the device, identifying the caller as Noriko. Me. My own name. Myself. Noriko is calling me. I'm calling myself? A dull ache throbs within my head as though it has been recently emptied. I answer the call.
Hello?
I hear a sharp inhalation of breath, and then the call cuts out. It takes a few seconds for me to realize I'm crying. Shinya is at my side, his arm around my shoulders, and within seconds of rest, the rest of my coworkers are staring down at me. I'm on the floor, my face nestled within the plush office carpet, and I don't know how I got there. Oh no, she doesn't know how she got here. I'm supposed to be stoic, unflinching. It's my ideology. My entire identity. So much for stoic, unflinching Noriko. Remember stoic, unflinching Noriko? Maybe if I just close my eyes, I can make everything return to normal and start this day over again. She forgot to check the lock. The stairs upward feel particularly difficult to climb today. It was a rather strange day at the office, but I know that returning home to my family will make me feel better. Shinya took me to the train station and I waited until I boarded my train. It was really sweet of him. I don't fully recall the things he said to me. That might have mentioned something about not needing to return to the office anymore. Maybe all my work there is completed. My head is still a bit fuzzy, but I'll sift through the details after a hot shower later tonight. The sun is beginning to go down. I think the others should be home by now. Yuriko is probably relaxing on the sofa, and Mother should definitely be here, since she doesn't leave the apartment these days. I unlock the door to the apartment and wander inside. I have a question. How did you get that body? Stepping through the door is always a comforting feeling. It's good to return after a long day of work.
Here you are. Good evening, big sis. Good evening, Mom.
Yuriko offers me a warm smile. She's changed a lot recently. Her foul, rebellious attitude disappeared when she moved in. Maybe she simply wanted our family to be reunited again. Maybe her delinquency was all just an act. A way of trying to deny what she really wanted. To simply return home. Mother, on the other hand, doesn't really regard my entrance. But that's nothing to be concerned about. She's always distant and aloof.
Shall we order in tonight? I'm thinking some pizza would be delicious.
Yuriko nods. Everybody's confused. Bro, I'm confused. I'm so confused. I don't know. The act causes a small clump of her hair to detach and flutter to the floor. I'm looking forward to a quiet night in with my family and some pizza. I never had the opportunity to enjoy these moments when I was growing up. In those days, I was simply grateful for nights I could go to bed without a bruise or a gash to cover up. Mother used to kick me and slap me, but hang on. I look at her now, slumped on the couch, completely lost in her own world. That's not the mother that used to abuse me. Oh, that's her mom that abused her, I guess. That's not the mother that was married to my father. And Yuriko never used to stand up for me. But that's because Yuriko was never there when I was growing up. Where was she? I shut my eyes and try to sift through the confusing fragments of memory swirling within my mind. She's not my mother. This woman before me. She's Noriko's mother. That's it. That's how I know her. Wait. Of course she's my mother. I'm Noriko. Duh. How could I forget something so simple? Yuriko was there when I was growing up. The reason she never stood up for me is because no one ever abused me. God, I don't know why I get so confused and frazzled like this sometimes. I smile at my loving family and clap my hands together.
Okay, I'm going to order dinner. Is everyone happy with barbecue pizza?
Yuriko nods, and Mother lets out a quiet snore of approval. I whip my phone up to eye level and open a food delivery app. I notice that the battery only has 8% left. I should charge it up before it dies on me. I keep a charger here in the living room, so it only takes me a second to waltz over to the wall socket. As I lean down to grab the charger, I see that another phone is already plugged in. Another phone. The case is blue, and the screen doesn't have a trace of damage on it. Whose phone is this? I nervously tap on the screen and see a list of noise notifications. There are a lot of messages from someone named Junpei. Junpei? It's a name that doesn't ring a bell. I check to see if the phone is unlocked by pressing my thumb against the home button. Strangely, my fingerprint unlocks the phone instantly. My fingerprint. But this isn't my phone. This can't be my phone. The messages from Junpei all open up in quick succession.
Babe, good news. Waiting for you. Coffee today? Are you mad at me? Talk to me, my little cherry blossom. I miss you. Did I do something wrong?
That splitting sensation inside my skull returns as my eyes devour the contents of the never-ending string of messages. I feel like I know this person, but I can't picture a face. I can't picture any scenario in which we ever met or spent time together. Why does he speak to me in such a familiar way? Wait, he's not speaking to me. Of course, this isn't my phone, so these messages were never intended for me. I throw the phone aside, happy to have broken free of my concern. It doesn't matter who the phone belongs to. It's not mine, so I don't have to deal with it. I plug my own phone into the charger, and feel relieved as I watch the battery icon slowly fill up.
Okay, Mom, Yuriko, I'm going to go take a shower while my phone charges. I'll order dinner after that. I promise. Thank you for being patient.
For the first time in a while, Mother actively responds to my voice. What the fuck?
Noriko?
She's alive? What? What? Huh? What? What? Her coma broke? Was her mom in a coma, right? So her mom is in a coma. She didn't die from her attempt. I think she just was brain dead. Oh, so she put that there. Oh my goodness! Imagine you come out of a coma and you see your dead daughter on one side, and this crazy bitch who's pretending to be your other daughter over there. Oh my gosh! Her head lifts slightly and regards me with her dull eyes.
Mom?
Where am I? You're not Noriko.
A bead of sweat forms on my forehead, and a shiver crawls slowly down my spine like a spider. Her firm, accusatory tone immediately chills me to the bone.
Of course it's me, Mom. It's me, Noriko.
No. You're... Where am...
Panic settles on her delirious face. I don't exactly blame her for being scared and confused. She's been in near vegetative state since her attempted suicide. But for her to not recognize me, for her to forget what her own daughter looks like, that's inexcusable, unforgivable. I'm Noriko, damn it! It's me, Noriko. I fall to my knees, the splitting, throbbing, aching pain in my skull reaching a crescendo, threatening to blow my brains out across the living room.
I'm Noriko! Noriko Kurosawa! Look at me, Mom! Look at me!
Oh my goodness. Mother's eyes widen and she looks like she's going to vomit. She turns to see Yuriko, white and ghastly, in the seat next to her, and a tear forms in her eye.
What have you done? What is this?
Just shut up! Just shut up and be a part of my perfect family! Look at us! All three of us! We're the Kurosawa family, and we're finally back together! We're happy, right? We're happy.
Still on my knees, I slowly lower my head to the ground and let it rest on the soft carpet. I barely register the sound of the door behind me opening slowly. After the creaking hinges come to rest, a strong voice floods my ears.
Harold. You're Noriko no longer.
Ah, that's my size right there. Ain't no question marks gonna stop me. It's my size. Ah, his voice is nice. Okay.
Got work for you.
The source of the voice wanders toward me and towers above my face. Dung form. He said I'm no longer Noriko. Can my identity just slip away so easily? Can it vanish into thin air like it was never truly a part of me?
No. I will always be. I am Noriko!
I leap to my feet and launch myself at the man who dared to enter my apartment and tell me that I'm not truly who I want to be. I barely catch a glimpse of his face before he pummels me in the nose with a broad fist. Ah!
Tsunari donated $4.99 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. You're Noriko, he's Noriko,
That's right.
she's Noriko, I'm Noriko. Are there any other Norikos I should know about?
The dead one in the apartment, that was also Noriko. The fat guy, he's Noriko. Who else? Who else? Oh my gosh, this is so fun. This is so ridiculous. Woman's status respected, yes. I'm on the floor again in an instant. The dizzying lights above me spinning in my blurred vision.
Daisy donated $5 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. I feel as though if I was following from the beginning, I would still be just as confused as I am now.
You need to rewatch. You need. I am like. What?
We're cleaning up after Corpse Girl's mess.
Oh my gosh. That was kind of a terrible ending, to be honest with you. But as long as he survived, I'm kind of happy. So. Ah, it's over. It's fine. Wait. Do we have any other endings? Epilogue? Is there? Did we do the epilogue? Oh yeah, that was Noble Sinclair. So you're like, oh, it's Noble Sinclair. I'm actually Noble Sinclair. Blah 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 blah. Whatever, weirdo. Title. Okay. So, this has been quite a trip. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's do a stretch. Everybody stretch out. Just, there we go. We survived. We did it. That was very interesting. It's not the worst thing I've ever played, but it's probably the visual novels I played so far. This is probably the worst so far. This is probably the worst out of all of them. So, yeah. If you were a part of it, I don't know if they'll ever watch any of this. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad that I said. Feel bad that there's no fan art. Hey, at least people bought it. I bought it full. Did I buy it full price? No, I got it on sale. The VA work was good. Solid. The music is good. Solid. It's just some of the writing, man. Some of this writing, you gotta wonder. I wonder where their head was at for some of it. It just didn't make a lot of sense. I'm just gonna share. I gotta commission Skebs. I'm lazy. Oh man, stretch out again. Yeah, the writing is kind of schizo. But the characters are too, so you have to, like, keep that in mind, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for donating. I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to just die now.
ITFU donated $10 to the most evil list Sawa-sama.
Arigato.
You didn't say nothing, though, but thank you. Yeah. I don't know if I would have enjoyed it without you voicing. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys have fun. Because I like doing visual novels. They're not my most highly viewed streams, obviously, and that makes me feel better about it. But yeah, it was a fun ride. Now I can be corpse girl and do girl boss things and just, go to bed. So, bye-bye, everybody. Have a good night. Do I have to send you somewhere? Maybe. Let's see, who's around? Who's around right now that we can, I mean, we're not gonna bully him. What am I saying? I do not promote that. Never gonna find somebody. And you're gonna be nice to him, okay? You're gonna be nice. Is Kiki alive? Yeah, Kiki's alive. Oh, she's playing Yoshi's Island. Nice. Very good choice. Okay. You're gonna head over there. Be nice, okay? Be nice. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night. Also sludge. We finished it. Also sludge.
Sus.